I thought I'd change outfits. You know, we're not in the heart of the swarm, so I thought I'd wear something more appropriate to the void here instead. Can I get some legacy hoip? Anyone? Anyone? No? Okay. No legacy hoip. The story thus far, which we won't be playing because I mean, oh hey, what's the poll at? What's the? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Damn it! Oh no. Okay, so what was the difficulty poll results? Because I think Shadow might have erased my poll when he tried to when he made a new one. So you yeah. Hang on, let me look something. Let me see if I can check the poll results on Nightbot itself here. Authorize this. Okay, people are saying it was normal. Okay, well, I will... Yeah, it doesn't say. It just says you closed a poll and started a poll. Shadow Link started a poll. Yeah, it looks... Okay, Shadow, you made a poll and that erased mine. I can tell by the link here. I can even tell the exact second which you did it. Okay, so 19 for normal, 16 for hard, 14 for blue. You got it. Normal it is. Whispers of the void of Oblivion. In an era of great uncertainty, the dark god, Amon, has been reborn on an unknown world, heralding doom for all life in the Caprulus sector. Before returning to his people to face their judgment, Zeratul scours the galaxy to find a way to stop the oncoming darkness. In this late hour, he seeks the last fragment of an ancient prophecy, because Zeratul has just kind of gone prophecy happy. And I mean, honestly, you know, once you find something you really like, you might as well go all out on it, right?
As it was foretold, Amon, the Dark God, lives again. If any hope remains for our galaxy, it lies in the hands of the Zelnaga.
You know, you're really close to that star.
Only one piece of the prophecy remains unfulfilled. That on the world where Amon was reborn, the last light will be revealed. There is one being who knew that location. A creature known as Samir Duran. Or to the Terrans, as Lorerun.
So yeah, it's the same guy.
In this system hides a long-forgotten Mobius facility. I must hope his secrets still rest within its walls.
Zeratul, it is a great honor. I am Praetor Talus, and I humbly request your aid. An unknown force has been abducting Templar from our colony worlds. My forces and I have managed to track them to a Terran facility, but we are under attack by the Swarm.
What?
The Swarm? I'm on my way, Talus. May Adun hide you until I arrive.
So, remember how we were talking earlier about how there's ways to excuse the prophecy thing? This is one of the ways they could use.
Our brethren are being held prisoner across the complex. We must free them before the Swarm overwhelms the facility.
Zeratul, I thought I sensed your presence. Let's not mince words. Why are you here?
This place holds information I seek, and my captured brethren. I intend to free them both from the Terran's grip.
This facility is a breeding ground for Amon's hybrid army. My swarm will erase it from existence.
Then we should work together.
I won't stop you. So let me make this clear. Stay out of our way, Zeratul.
So, yeah.
Do not fear. We will not abandon this fight, Talus. If we are swift and clever, we can avoid the Swarm.
Very well. I have made our nexus point ready for your arrival.
Okay. Gotta treat this as real.
Templar are kept just ahead.
Because,
Ready
you know,
your blades,
not on casual.
warriors.
Oh, we're on. There we go. Okay. So, first of all, this is a way that they could fix the prophecy problem that we've already talked about. That problem being...
We'll send the swarm to destroy the station's reactor. We must free our brothers before that happens.
The problem being the fact that, you know... Oh, my God.
We will need to cross the swarm's attack route to reach the captives. Move forward only when it is clear. Avoid the Zerg's forces at all costs.
What, Jovan? It would be much easier to just kill everything in our way. What? In all seriousness, though, this bugs the crap out of me, but we'll talk about it in a second. So the prophecy thing. One of the other ways, we talked about several ways you can make a prophecy still work. Make the prophecy wrong, make it not a prophecy, make it a prediction, as in like a plan as opposed to prophecy. You know, there's several things like that. The other way, 1, 2, 3, the other way you can make a prophecy work, the other way you can make a prophecy work, by the way, know nothing about Legacy. I want to walk into this as blind as possible.
For an attack. Warriors, stay clear of the Zerg's path.
What they do here is they make it so the prophecy only covers up to a certain period of time. So in other words...
Minions, push forward. Slay these hybrid thralls to the last.
In other words, we don't actually know, actually what the full prophecy is. It doesn't list all of the things, including the Doom. It just lists the Doom. The lead up to the Doom. So that way, you know, oh my gosh, what are we going to do? We have to fight against this horrible threat and all that fun stuff without the detriments of we know exactly how the fight will end. Yeah. So, I'm just going to make this as fundamentally bluntly clear as I can. Kerrigan pisses me off in this mission. I'm just going to say it. There's nothing else for it. She just suddenly is like, you know what, screw the people who are technically my allies. Screw the people who are anti-hybrids. I just feel like killing everything in my path. Because I don't even have a reason. It's just she's stupid. And that bothers me. Okay, that's all I've got. I mean, there are ways to work around it. There are ways to explain why it is she suddenly decided to pick up the idiot ball. But honestly, I do think this is an example of the idiot ball.
Eliminate the Protoss base. Glory to our master.
As an aside, these 3 missions are probably a pretty good insight into what we're going to be seeing when we get to the Ghost missions.
Very well.
Like I said, Kemek,
Zerg are gathering. They will surely attack soon.
it is very likely that... I mean, I could explain this away. I could, if I wanted to sit down and try it. But no, the only reason for this being a thing is because they wanted you to have the extra problem of her. They wanted the, hey, there's a mule out here, mining off the asteroid. That's kind of cool. They wanted the added threat of the Zerg. Basically, they're enemies, but they will never actually attack us unless we get in their path. And we have to basically bypass them, so it's a avoid the actual fight kind of a mission. Which is fun, don't mistake me. I like the gameplay of this mission. But seriously, why? Just why? Anyways, whatever. So that's my main complaint with that. And what are we at? God, I haven't actually really played Protoss since, like, Saturday, I want to say, when I played those missions, and that was on casual. Yes, those are 3D, as you can kind of see here. Okay. Those are meshes, not bitmaps or whatever the term is. So, the next thing I want to comment here is the humans who are clearly mind-slaved. Now, the funny thing is, there's actually a couple of possibilities here. Please do not spoil if you know the answer to this, but either these humans are brain-panned, re-socialized, which is something the Terrans can do to each other, so, you know, very feasible, very likely there. Or, and I like this idea a little bit more, These humans, or less, excuse me, I like this idea less. I use the right words here. These humans are humans who, excuse me, who have just become psionically dominated by Amon or Duran or whoever the crap in order to be loyal. I do actually prefer the idea, though, that that this is put one there too. That this is like resocialization. It just strikes me as more amusing that the Terrans would basically do that to themselves. I will too. There we go. Rather than Amon having to come in, because you know, sowing the seeds of our own destruction, kind of a thing, appeals to me a little bit more than ancient god walked in and mind controlled us. Just me.
You require my skills.
I like how we don't even get Zeratul in this mission, by the way. And by like, I mean, what the crap?
Here. Upgrade complete.
Right.
Sleep thy bidding. Cold is the void. For the reckoning.
Get a few more cannons going. Ugh, really? Really? Now? Now that's a problem? Yeah, his own ship, which I forget the name of his ship, unfortunately, Axgag. It's a nice ship. It's a good ship. I think it's actually called the Lollipop. Not sure about that, actually. Void Seeker, that's it, thank you. There should be... Did I lose a unit? No. Oh, there he is.
I am the voice of the...
Come on. Love boat? I don't think that's really Zeratul's style, if I'm being honest. I mean, maybe, under the right circumstances, I don't know. Hey, Funnel Cloud. Alright, let's go.
I serve.
Hey, that flashy ship can go into the corona of a sun. That's pretty impressive if you think about it.
The Zerg forces will move soon. We must be cautious.
Tear apart their reactor. The Queen of Blades demands it.
Hey, Progue. No men.
These minds have been consumed. They are slaves to the hybrid.
So, well, yeah, sorry. Yes, Last Exile. Unfortunately, it really is the boring answer. Their minds have... Basically, the idea here is what the hybrid's ability to absorb. They can also absorb in a less energy-based way, rather than just literally absorbing energy from whatever. They can also absorb energy from, for example, people. So they have basically consumed the minds of these people, and that's kind of horrible when you think about it. Very hybrid-y, but horrible.
Thank you. We believed the end was at hand.
Hey, I'm going, Progue.
What do you know of this facility, Zealot?
The Terrans tortured us, experimented upon our flesh. Most did not survive. I have seen foul work of this nature before, but Narud is dead. Whose hand brought you here? Alas, I know not. Praetor, we wish to join you, to avenge our brothers in arms.
Then do it.
Then ready yourselves, Templar.
Chemic, it's actually funny you mentioned that, since Brood War and arguably Wings of Liberty were both essentially World War I stories.
There is another cell ahead. Go forth and claim the vengeance you seek.
So yeah, these are the Mobius core, as we can actually see here.
Terrans are warping in. Impossible.
They are experimenting with pylon technology. We should eliminate these Terrans and reclaim the pylon for ourselves. Intriguing.
Reclaiming the pylon now. It is hard to believe such primitive beasts could manipulate our technology.
Another wave of Zerg gathers.
Idiot.
Avoid them if you can.
So,
The swarm is upon you, Mobius Core. We are a tide of death that does not break.
oh, whatever. I just feel like pointing out that Talus's attitude there is extremely typical for the Zerg. And I really hate to keep hammering this point in, but that hubris theme just keeps coming up. You notice that? No matter what I do, there's still more hubris in this frickin' game. But yeah, the whole, oh my god, no terror. Notice how Zeratul isn't even, like, remotely phased by it. I mean, really, why would he be? Why would Zeratul even be... Zeratul has seen Terrans using Protoss technology as far ago as 5 years ago at this point. I think he's used to the idea at this point, guys. What do you think?
My meditation is over.
Did I not say Protoss? What did I say? What did I say?
You require my skills.
Oh, I absolutely think that, Octavian. I absolutely think that Kerrigan's idiot ball is here just so we could have this gimmick of the mission. Can we not? Wait, so we can't go that way. Can we go further up? No.
The swarm will begin another assault soon.
It shall be as you say.
Did I said Zerg.
Those who side with Amon's hybrid
I meant
deserve
Protoss.
no mercy. Devour them whole.
I meant Protoss. Sorry, guys. Well, I actually talked about that before, Night Forager. Come on, open the bridge. Open the bridge, open the bridge, open the bridge, open the bridge. No, this is just a research facility in orbit over that planet back there. Wait, can I even go past the swarm? Let's go find out. Because I'd rather not. But I mean, if I have to, screw it. Oh, I didn't even see that path. I'm stupid. I'm stupid. What? I don't need pylons. I have infinite supply, for I am the swarm. I am the caller. Right? Alright, make some supply out of it.
You require my skills.
Actually, it's funny you say that, Night Forger, because they're coming from the asteroids that they're mining right here, see? See?
I am here in the shadows.
Hey, Brown Boa. Oh, I should get that going. Over here.
Well done. Destroying the bridge control has extended a walkway to our nexus point.
Yay! Now the bridge is open. Jeez Louise.
Grace the glory of battle.
Dragoons were upgraded. Twice, actually. Oh, hey, there's another one giving us more minerals. Thanks, guys, for giving me more minerals. Appreciate it.
Your time is running short, Zeratul.
Why are you mocking me?
Kerrigan, you know as well as I that Amon lives. Slaying his hybrid is a meaningless act. We must awaken the Zelnaga.
No response. Huh. Better to reason with a stone than the Zerg. The final cell awaits us, Zeratul. We should delay no longer.
Here in the shadows. I serve. For now, let our enemy know our fury.
I'm pretty sure that would be an interesting thing to happen, Night Forwarder. Yeah, no kidding. We took out this control pad. Now the bridge extends. I can just picture it. I wish Zeratul had been like, that doesn't make any sense. Seriously though, why is Kerrigan fighting against us here? I know, I've already answered this, but it just bugs the snot out of me. Now, the only thing that is close to a real answer I have for you is the fact that she doesn't give a damn about this whole prophecy thing. She doesn't think the Xel'Naga are going to help anything. She'd rather fix this solution for herself. So it's one of those... And this has happened in real life, so hey, you know, it's not like the idiot ball is just a fictional thing. It's like person A is like, you should join me so we could win. And person B is like, you should join me so we could win. And neither of them can agree on their particular method of winning, and they end up fighting each other instead. And again, that's happened in real life, so hey. Uh-oh, Chaos Rider has become the idiot. That's a good point, Diaz.
Both pylons have been returned to our rightful control. Warping and
God,
reinforcements
Talus,
now.
really? Really, Talus? You're going that way with it?
The swarm prepares to assault Mobius Core's final defenses. We must travel swiftly.
Why don't we just kind of go really quick? Just go, just go, just go, just go.
Minions, go forth and slaughter. I wish to be done with this already.
Oh, sure, leave the hybrid for us.
Defenses are growing stronger. Push forward with all our might.
The hybrid are free. Strike them down.
The hell is that thing? What is that thing that's shooting at the... That was a frickin' summoner from MechWarrior 2. In real life, plenty Axcac, but I'm not going to share them because I have that no politics rule in my show. No, Javan.
We thank you, brothers. The Talarim have been abducting Templar, bringing them to Terran stations, turning us into hybrid.
The Talarim? Those heretics have never ventured so close to our worlds.
This can only be the work of Amon. Templar, where were they holding you? A Xel'Naga temple, unlike any I have seen. It was called Eris, but its location was kept a secret from us. Mobius and the Talarim both served under Naru's command. He would have known the location of this temple. The Atrius system. This is where Amon was reborn, deep within the Sigma Quadrant, and under Talarim guard.
You have aided me in my quest, Zeratul. I am honor-bound to help you in yours. We shall help you claim this temple.
Okay, but stop being stupid and constantly being, you know, a superior, having a superiority complex. Oh, hey, there's achievements. Destroy 30 Zerg. Destroy 6 Terran units as they're warping in. Ha ha. I'll do achievements later. Those are Dark Templar, Takoida. One of the 2 types of Dark Templar. They originally designed 2 different types and couldn't decide on one, so they just made it so each Dark Templar is randomly one or the other.
Temple grounds.
Oh, hey.
We are ready to move against the Talarim. This should prove to be a truly glorious battle, brother.
I won't go for achievements on this run. That would just add more time. Hey, Titans. You're right, Javan. The Protoss are clearly superior. In every way. Ah, yes. The Red Talarim.
Within those ancient walls lies our last hope.
Talarim, seal the temple. None enter until my work is done.
I also like their outfit.
Who defies my order will answer to their High Lord with blood.
The Talarim High Lord is here. This surely bodes ill.
Our difficulties do not end there, Zeratul. This world is in its death throes. The Vespene reserves beneath the surface are turbulent. The planet is in a state of constant eruption.
These fissures are the last remaining source of Vespene. We will have to brave them to raise our army.
I pray this temple of yours is worth it.
So, question for you guys. Do you think the planet was chosen to be a doomed... do you think Amon chose this world to be resurrected in because it was a dying world? Or do you think it's a dying world because he was resurrected on it?
Zeratul, the planet's core pressure is rising. This counter will keep you aware of the current seismic pressure.
How convenient.
Be prepared to move out. I expect a fissure will erupt shortly.
That's true, XCAC. So here's hoping that the Protoss have something good coming to them. Lord knows they could use it. Although, in fairness, a lot of their problems are their own damn fault, so... why don't we... get dunked on? I actually like that idea. It could be both. It also could have no significance whatsoever. But you guys know me. I don't like lack of significance. And yeah, as we mentioned the last time I was streaming this planet looks a lot like Malachor 5. In a good way. We even have the Sith thing with the black and red that Talarim will be fighting. So that's a nice touch, too. Wait, he seriously kicked the ATM, Bragwin? That is so stupid.
You require my skills.
Fissures are forming in these locations. We will need to move quickly to collect the Vespene.
Why do you guys like misquoting me? Just out of curiosity. I mean, you can do it however much you want. Random actions, Javan. You know what I have to say about that? Would you rather have the white dice or the green dice, Javan? I did, Samurai. Because, hey. But, you know, that wasn't recorded. That didn't go live to YouTube. At least I don't think it did. It might have. Forgive me, people on YouTube, if I'm repeating myself to you. Let's see. We've already got that. We've already got that. I'm trying to think of what route I want to go with this mission. It's been so long since I've actually played Protoss properly. I'm trying to debate what strategy I want to go with. I guess... okay, let's do this. No, I can't do that. I can't do that. Let's do... Screw it! Let's Deathball. I know how to Deathball. Oh, it is? Oh, well, shoot! Sorry, guys on YouTube, this is a repetition, but screw you. Everyone asked me to do this when I was saying I was going to go through Legacy, so here we are. It's nice to be refreshed on it, admittedly, at least for my sake. You might hate it that I'm refreshing on it, so I apologize.
Very wise. Veraku. The Dark God has no use for you. He will not suffer you to live. I serve. For now. For the reckoning.
Of course I can, Kay. But I like to term Death Star a little bit better.
Let our enemy know our fury.
Okay, I can do that, Samurai. At least I think I can. We're gonna need a robotics lab for a death ball. And... I guess that's it, actually. Let's get some defenses going, just a few.
The Talarim are mining these rock formations.
Yes, I'm detecting
I
a
knew it,
strong
Night
seismic
Forager.
reading in those locations. They must hide something of value. We should take a closer look.
You have not enough minerals.
That would be amusing, Chaosburner. The X-Death. Of course, we do get the Spear of Adun, so, you know, there's that.
Additional fissures detected in these locations.
Yeah, unfortunately we don't have any hero units in this one. Although I think we get What's-Her-Face in the next mission, if memory serves. Which probably doesn't, because I'm stupid. I need those too, which means I'm gonna need the pay. Probe cheese. Oh, nice, Dakota. I didn't actually know that. We're actually gonna do this. Leave him here. Yes, I have Dragon Cat, but everyone was like, "You need to do these too," and sure, why not? Why not? Good way to get back into the swing of things, I suppose. Let's do one of these suckers. Right, I am Protoss. I need to remember that. It's ridiculously huge, and that's about all I know about it, Titans. It's called the Spear of Adun. That's the other thing I know about it. Oh, and it's Protoss, so I suppose there's that too.
State thy bidding. We move unseen. Forever sleep.
I return to serve.
Serve this.
Very well.
Hey, UNN has earned their right to the idiot ball.
It shall be as you
Yes, they are, Kimmick. I suppose that's true. We are doing a full Lorerun as a consequence of this. Not that I think it's a bad thing.
I feel your presence.
Okay. Well, I am a ship person, so, you know, that is within the realm of possibility. Let's go ahead and do that. Come here.
Upgrade complete.
You require my skills.
So I need 6 more of these. God, this is weird being completely gas-starved. I do like this gimmick, by the way. No Vespene geysers at all, just the occasional gas you can pick up on the ground. And considering this is the frickin' Protoss, that's quite a hampering to, you know, normal operations, isn't it? Probably Takoida, or excuse me, Chaosbringer, but at the same time you have to consider everything I said before, aka leaving someone like that alive, under any circumstances, is a huge risk, and something they probably should not do, all things considered.
Intriguing. I serve.
Ah, gas. Alright, let's see what's up with these rock formations.
Zeratul, I am detecting another eruption. Fissure locations have been marked.
Shall be as you say. For the reckoning, I am here in the shadows.
It's a good question. Why can't they just warp in some spare gas? Of course, we are kind of cut off from the rest of the forces.
A natural Vespene vent. I will have the Void Seeker begin extracting it from orbit.
Does that count towards the achievement? Does anyone know? I guess it doesn't matter. I'm kind of confused why the achievements weren't even unlocked when we actually did this on the prologue, but whatever. I kind of get it. Okay, so now we need lots of these guys, which I just do not have the Vespene for. Let's start here. Let's head this way.
I serve for now.
Well, Deutsch, congratulations. You now have a new aspect of your physiology. I hope it's everything you've always dreamed of. How much are these? 100 each?
I am the voice of the eclipse.
Of course I have, James Hogan. I gotta be honest, I was more excited for Legacy than I am Fallout 4. Not that I'm not excited for Fallout 4, but this is the conclusion of a story I've been following since the 90s. You know? Also, it is more logical to do this first for the show, and it's more logical to do this first for my own purposes as
A
well.
second vent has been discovered. Seismic readings indicate one more remains.
Let's do this one next.
For the reckoning.
Yeah, think about that, Takoida. I actually think that's a legitimate thing and not a plot hole, personally. Are we... Ah, crap. I'm stupid. I'm stupid. Do, 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 do. Well, if there's another fall... well, there will be more Starcraft. I mean, the story will continue, and we know that now. BlizzCon confirmed that. But this is the end of the arc that's been going throughout the entire series so far. At least, I hope it is. I suppose I should say it's speculation there, but, you know, whatever. I think we'll get another one of these, and another one of these. This. So we got plenty of minerals right now, so that's not an issue. We should have another... Oh, that's right, because... Yeah. Hey, you can quote me saying I'm stupid all you want. I say that, like, every day. Whoops, wrong way, wrong way, wrong way, wrong way. Oh, God. Not ready for that.
We move unseen.
Starcraft into darkness. Okay, we need to get this geyser gas, like, soon.
Zeratul, I am detecting another eruption. Fissure location.
Ah, not what I wanted. Focus fire, focus fire. I do also, one of the really nice thing, and I know I commented on this before, the Talarim ships don't just have the black and red, they actually have a slightly different aesthetic to them. Which makes perfect sense because remember, these people have not followed the natural Protoss technological progression. They have their own thing that they've been doing for however many years. However many millennia.
I return to serve. We shall serve forever.
How are we doing on supply? We're doing good. Let's make those and then just fill up on zealots.
We move unseen.
Yeah, exactly. They're much more angular instead of smooth. A lot more... just look at it. I mean, honestly, that describes it in a nutshell. Their geometry is different, and I like it a lot.
Let our enemy know our fury.
They split whenever the Xel'Naga fled from Aiur. So we're talking a bare minimum of 3,000 years ago, based on the timeline that we're aware of as is. This might be bad.
Very well.
Okay, that was only a lot of losses, but I think we're good to get the gas at least. These are not Dark Templar. These are evil Templar. Seriously, they really are. That's not a joke. It's not an exaggeration. They're bastards.
I serve for now. For the reckoning.
How's our...
Our justice.
Intriguing.
Oh, of course! Sorry, Axkak, I totally forgot that dark equals evil. My bad. Guys, everyone, dark is evil, and light is good. Unless you're in Japan. What's the difference with what, Dio? Sorry. Yeah, actually, what Zed says is actually pretty accurate. These guys are basically devout followers of Molag Bal. And everything that implies. And it's not good.
I am the voice of the eclipse.
Here, let's gather up just a little bit before we move on here. Okay, the Dark Templar are people who follow the Void, who were banished from Aiur a bajillion years ago. 1,500 years ago. We actually have a more specific time for that one. And they do not have the mental link that keeps them together and keeps them empathically linked with one with another. The evil Templar have been following a person who worships death in service of horribleness for, again, millennia. And all of that, the horribleness that implies, like I said. If you've played, like, any other setting that has... Like, okay, these guys are basically the people who willingly join the Burning Legion. Although it is worth noting we don't know how much of that is the Tal'Darim's fault. Because remember, there's actually two factions of the Tal'Darim.
Fissures are appearing here.
There's the Tal'Darim who are... Oh, that sounds awesome, Titans. I can barely wait to see the adventures of Jake frickin' Ramsey. Except we've kind of already had everything that you said. You're barely exaggerating.
We shall be disappointed.
Which is really, really sad when you think about it. Anyways, I was in the middle of a sentence. These guys, I don't know how much of it is their fault. Yeah, there's the achievement. We can move on now. I don't know how much of this is their fault. It could be just that they've been brainwashed for millennia. Or they could be willingly joining, you know, beings like him. I mean, I don't know. We've got possibilities here, and I don't know which is true. All of it, Titans. He is someone who has been able to control Zerg before. He is someone who's been able to use Protoss technology at will. And, he is someone who...
The Void Seeker is now extracting Vespene from all 3 vents.
He is someone who, is well revered by the Protoss, who has his own mercenary group, who Valerian personally was good friends with. Valerian learned of the prophecy about Kerrigan from him, etc., etc. I mean, seriously, it's kind of bad. No, bad. Oh, that might work, I suppose. Javan tells me he had a bug pretty much immediately. Like, within minutes of playing, which amuses me greatly. Well, which would you rather, Samurai? Would you rather have an ancient being who is one of the established members of the canon, as being ancient and powerful, having the ability to be ancient and powerful, or would you rather have some guy that a book writer poorly wrote together and just made him awesome in every way, shape, and form? Which of these two things would you rather have? Wow, that guy just is not dying. But as I've said many times, a Mary Sue is not defined by a literal technicality. A Mary Sue is defined by how they are approached and how they are presented. The Protoss and the Dark Templar probably still have some lingering resentment towards each other, but for the most part they've basically learned to work together, especially since they need to, since the race is on the verge of extinction.
Our forces are closing upon the temple. We should gather our warriors and strike as one.
Oops.
With all you have, and the temple will be ours.
Is that a frickin'... That's a Tal'Darim carrier. Look at that thing. This is music straight out of Starcraft 1. No, I haven't turned that option on. It's just... This is music straight out of Starcraft 1. Very likely, yes, Night Forager. Although that's just my take on it. Like I said, Silver Dragoon, I've always found it difficult to literally define a Mary Sue, since a Mary Sue is always defined by the person. You know, what is a Mary Sue for you may not be a Mary Sue for me, and so forth and so on.
Eruption imminent. Fissures are appearing here.
See you around, Web Rider. Hope to see you tomorrow.
The way forward is clear at last.
Yes, but the Tal'Darim are not known to take defeat lightly. They will come to rescue their High Lord, and in force.
Go, Zeratul. Find the answers you seek within the temple. Our blades shall grant you the time you need.
By the way, this is a...
You have my thanks, Talus, and Taro Tassadar.
Adun Toridas, brother.
This is very Protoss way of thinking. You have done me a solid, therefore I will lay down my life for you. It's just...
The Templar shall stand guard as you and your stalkers infiltrate the temple. May Tassadar's shadow hide you, my friend.
The way I define a Mary Sue is a character that the writer loves and wants everyone else to love, but they don't know how to earn it. A Mary Sue is a character that cheats. So they just are amazing. There's no backstory, there's no establishment. They're just, haha, I'm amazing. What's up? No, I'm better at everything. I don't mind a character that's good at everything if they bother to establish it, or the why, or they bother to build up for it, or maybe they work towards it eventually, that kind of a thing. But for me, a Mary Sue is just, hey, is Jake Ramsey, is Ronan. It's just, Suddenly this new character comes out of nowhere and says, hi, by the way, I'm amazing, and everyone loves me.
Breach the temple. They will be upon us shortly. Seal the access way. I will contact the Master. As the blade of Amon wills.
Yes, the scimitar is another example of a Mary Sue, even if it's a ship.
Zeratul, the Talarim are retaliating. Hybrid are assaulting our forces. Have you made it into the temple safely?
Indeed, but the access way has been sealed. The Talarim likely suspect an intrusion.
My Templar are engaged with the enemy. You will have to continue on alone for now. I will do my best to monitor your movements.
Ronan is from World of Warcraft.
We must press on. The fate of our galaxy depends on it.
And by my definition, no, Amon is not a Mary Sue. However, I don't know if that's 100% true yet, because I haven't played, this game yet, Legacy of the Void yet. So once I finish Legacy of the Void, I'll let you know.
We will have to blink through. Glory to the We must not hesitate. That photon cannon will reveal my presence. But if I enshroud us in void armor, we will be protected from its assault.
Oh, hey. Cool, we can do that too. I mean, I'm down with whatever strategy here, guys.
An immortal. A single shadow strike should eliminate it.
Wow, this is like straight up from Heroes of the Storm now. Nah, I refuse to micro. Just to bug all of you. Yes, I've had Fallout 4 for months, years, decades actually.
My calling.
The Talarim have constructed anti-air cannons on the temple ramparts. Destroy them, Zeratul, and I can send you reinforcements.
Wow, he attacks really fast now. Look at that. Yeah, seriously, it's even the Shadow Strike thing of Doom.
Well done. I am sending you reinforcements now.
Sukdash Salak.
Including me, Shadow. Actually, I don't like using warp gates because they just don't appeal to my style of playstyle. I like front load I like backloading, not front loading.
A hybrid. My shadow strike shall be your undoing, abomination.
Wow, just flat up one-shot that thing. Also, yeah, that's what either Xel'Naga or Tal'Darim cannons are like. Not sure which.
Reveal my presence. We should navigate around.
Or we could just kill it. I mean, it's an option, guys. Here, back up, back up.
I will fulfill my calling.
Reach. Okay, look. I only have so much power to warp time and space, okay? Half-Life 3 is beyond my abilities. I'd just like to say, in addition to the Malachor 5 thing, I love the ideal of this place. I get the feeling this is intended to be what Xel'Naga architecture looks like. Very angular, very sharp, not a lot of the usual Protoss aesthetic sense, and it almost comes across as very Egyptian, you know?
Glory to the firstborn. En Aradim Ashagar.
There we go. Broken.
I will fulfill
Yes, Zeratul is even more killy than before.
Sukna Shanok.
Hey guys, I said I could make warp space and time.
No,
I didn't say that I would, you know, make a good thing.
I believe another of the Talarim's cannons lies ahead.
Oh, as an aside, the Nerazim refers to the Dark Templar. Talarim, Nerazim, yeah. I imagine we'll be hearing more of that soon.
You destroyed another cannon, I see. Well done. Reinforcements are inbound.
I could see Aztec, but Aztec or Egyptian would both get across the same point, aka the one that he just mentioned there. What are you?
Commands.
Screw it.
Become one.
Like I said, in that trailer, either she was talking to the players, or Mass Effect 3 has been retconned. Those are the possibilities. Well, I shouldn't say retconned, but is being nullified a bit.
This alcove overlooks the central chamber. That must be where Malash is hidden.
This is a good shot of the architecture right here. And I believe we're about to hear Amon's voice. If memory serves. I could be wrong.
Truthbringer, the Terrans have failed and led these intruders here. The great work is in jeopardy. Abandon your fear, Malash. Redemption is at hand. Your universe will be freed of its suffering.
That's a cool voice.
Ready your people for war and await my command.
Is that Metzen?
It will be done.
Someone look up Amon's voice actor, please.
The Talarim follow Amon to war. We are too late.
There is still hope, Zeratul. That device, the Talarim are using it to communicate with Amon.
Yes, and if we destroy it, we can delay Amon's forces long enough to warn Artanis. I will see it done.
Ooh, actually I don't like Alfredo Notherzem, but thank you. Rick Wasserman. Did he do Deathwing's voice in World of Warcraft?
You address me?
Oh yeah, I went with the Archon.
the chosen descend upon you.
Aiur will be restored. Our lives for the Master! Not hesitate.
Oh, fine.
En Aradim.
Oh well.
Eradicate them!
Imperius might be where I'm recognizing him. He sounds really familiar. That's why I'm just like... Notice the Talarim Archons, which, in addition to the usual things, the fact that they're merging on the fly kind of shows how desperate they are to stop us and serve their Dark Master.
En Aradim Rashagal.
I'm looking forward to it, X-Kek. Wait, what? What do you think? Oh, I see what you mean. You're talking about the... Yeah, I'm still looking forward to it quite a bit.
Talarim's cannons. We must not hesitate. Roll.
The particle cannons have been destroyed, and I am sending you the last of our available forces. Fight with honor, brothers.
Here's an interesting question for you guys.
Honor commands.
Do you think that,
I will
do you think that the Talarim naturally use void energies given their origins? Or do you think that that's not not necessarily a thing for them?
A great power flows through here. It is as if the temple is linked directly to the void itself.
You are finally cornered, Nerazim. Talarim, the true god demands their death. Do not fail him.
They fell. So, by the way, as another aside, you notice how he actually referred to Amon as the Truthbringer, which I think is pretty significant, and showcases how loyal they are to him. Also notice that Amon basically abandoned him here.
The harbinger of the dark god's wrath.
After all, Amon, well, everything Amon just said is pretty indicative of his mindset that I've already talked about. His reverence of death, the fact that he's trying to rid the universe of suffering, etc., etc. All of that leads him towards that whole, life is a lie mentality he has. So, either these Tal'Darim are brainwashed, or they actually agree with him that the universe is wrong and needs to be cleansed of pain and suffering by killing everything, naturally.
It is done. The Tal'Darim are severed from Amon's guidance.
Individually? Probably no one knows.
Something's happening. I'm detecting a powerful fluctuation of void energies.
Zeratul, the Keystone shall usher you unto hope.
Tassadar! Kind of.
Can it be? Talus, I have been granted a vision from beyond, the answer to our salvation.
By the way, notice that Tassadar uses the void to communicate with us. I think that's going to be significant, personally.
Your salvation shall come by my hand alone. Let your suffering come to its end. Amon is collapsing the temple. I must leave now.
God, I hope not, Dios. We have enough of that in life as is. Run! Run!
My warriors and I have made our way inside.
Remember last time I did this and I actually died because I was rushing too much?
I am on my way.
That would be horrible, Octavian. Logical, but pretty horrible. Notice that these are just phantoms, basically. Literally creatures created directly from the void. I mean, there's actual Tal'Darim here. But, yeah. I don't think those are actually Dark Archons. I think they're just Void Archons.
Your pointless crusade to prolong the suffering of existence. Give in. Let me free you.
Wow. Notice there's no malice in his voice when he says that. That's impressive. That takes some interesting voice acting to say those kind of lines without anger or hate in them. Also, it is good to hear Michael Dorn again. As ever. Oh yeah, this is what happened last time. I couldn't remember where to go, and I got stuck. I remember this time.
Move quickly, Zeratul. I I am detecting your signal now.
Come on, a little bit further. There we go.
There is no time, Zeratul. Make your escape. I will deal
Yeah, no
with the
kidding,
Talarim.
Samurai. That's terrifying.
There must be another way.
Go. Now. Tell our hierarch what has occurred this day.
I don't think he's amoral. I think he genuinely believes what he says. I think he is simply deluded.
Talus, our people owe you a debt we can never repay.
Fire!
You might want to get the hell out of Dodge there, Zeratul. A little faster than that. I would like that too, Silver Dragoon. Alright, now the actual game proper.
At last, the prophecy has been fully realized. And through a great sacrifice, we have been given hope. A vision from the Zelnaga that may aid us in averting eternal desolation. Now, I must return to my people. They will not understand my actions, but I will face their judgment. Make them understand. For only Artanis, young hierarch of the Protoss, can unite our scattered factions as one, before Amon's wrath engulfs the galaxy.
God, my heart is thudding out of my chest. This is it, guys. It is time to actually begin Legacy of the Void. Ah, let's do it! Yeah! If I do an Aiur counter, I'm doing that on pen and paper this time. There's just going to be too many. Oh, fine. I'll do it up here. Hang on. Where's the text thing? Text. Aiur! So that was at least, like, what, 3 times? We'll just say 3 for now. Autobots. Anyways. Okay. Let's do it! New campaign. Normal, because you guys voted for it.
The swarm brought ruin to our world. Our proud people became refugees. And yet, they could not shatter our unity. For we are bound by the Kala, the sacred union of our every thought and emotion. Legacy.
A great evil looms over the galaxy. The dark god Amon has returned. Wait, this is the same thing you just said. Oh, never mind. With the threat of the Zerg Queen absent, the Protoss hierarch Artanis raised a massive invasion fleet, left the Dark Templar world of Shakuras, and committed to restore his people's former glory by reclaiming their lost homeworld of Aiur. Fine, fine. For doing that, then... I'm trying to think how to do this. I'll do it here. Legacy and Prophecy. I don't really have a lot of room to do that on, so I think I know what I'll do for this. We'll make it a lot smaller. Like this much smaller. Very carefully, Axcac. But they have sexual reproduction, just like most beings do.
Templar. At long last, we stand at the threshold of destiny. For today, we will restore the glory of our legacy. Today, we will retake what we have lost and reclaim our homeworld. And may the Kala's light guide us.
The invasion fleet stands ready. We await only your command, Hierarch.
You must halt this invasion at once.
Zeratul.
Templar! Arrest this traitor!
No! We will hear him out.
The end war has come. Amon, the Dark One, has returned.
This heretic cannot be trusted.
This invasion is a distraction from the true battle ahead. Amon's fury will engulf the entire galaxy.
Do not forget that it was his interference that brought ruin to Aiur.
And that burden weighs heavily upon me. Artanis, I have found a way to stand against the coming darkness. You must believe me.
We have been through much together, Zeratul. But far too many have sacrificed, in the hopes that this moment would come to pass. Executor, commence the invasion!
Do you see how much creep that was? That was covering a continent. And that's what they used back in the original Starcraft that we never really got to see all that much. Yeah, so that is a huge aspect of sunken cost fallacy right there. We have committed too much. You idiot! God, Artanis, I love you, buddy, but... Whoa, Selendis, you look way different.
Well done, Selendis. Once the warp conduits are free of infestation, our forces will strike as one across the surface of Aiur.
The Templar await your command.
That's a hell of an army to start the first mission with. Gah. Hit F2. Okay, fine. Give me... I don't need a tutorial! I got this.
Warriors, Aiur awaits you. March forth and take it.
Oh, hello. Oh, that's cool. So there's a... Oh, by the way, there's Dragoons.
I have diverted some Colossi to join your forces. Use them well, Artanis.
So we've got the invasion going on over here on 3 fronts. That's a nice way to show the extent of this. Okay, we still got a little bit of time on that. I will never obey the tutorial. Whoa there, buddies. Look out for those Zerglings. Or Mutalisks, rather. Zerglings? Wow. Yes, first mission and I feel like the swarm. That's a good thing, right? I agree, Kay, but damn it, this is the wrong choice, and you and I both know this.
There is a Zerg hive cluster near your warriors. If possible, we should destroy it.
Who wants me to win this mission with a drone army if it's available, by the way? You're terrible, Fearsome. So what you're saying is we're the Empire?
My warriors, let us return our focus to reclaiming the warp conduit.
Yeah, could you imagine what it would be like? Alright, I know we've done all this work to get ready for this invasion, but we need to go do something else instead. Nobody would go for that.
We move unseen.
Once again, the greatest enemy of the Protoss is the Protoss. Wow, they have really infested this planet. Look at this terrain. Look at this tile set. Ruined Aiur. Look at this. Oh my god. I think that's actually a Nidus worm. Like the whole length of a Nidus worm right there. Sorry. Attack! To my knowledge, we've never actually gotten to play as the Zelnaga, no. Who knows? Maybe we have, and we just don't know it. I like the growing, pulsating things under the ground there. I'm just soaking in the terrain, sorry. There's a lot of cool stuff to look at here. Whoa! Mothership! Mothership! That nearly crashed into us there, if you saw that.
Solendis, the conduit is ours. Warp down reinforcements.
As you command.
Zoom, zoom, zoom,
2
zoom.
warp conduits remain in the grip of the Zerg. Ready yourselves, brethren. We move for victory.
Ah, come on.
You require my skill.
No kidding, Night Forager. Yeah, Aiur looks amazing. Oh, check it out! Dude! Okay, so this is the warp conduit we saw in the Kaldir mission, but it looks all ruined and rotten because it hasn't been maintained for the last 6 years. That's awesome. Yes, I know how to select our armies, thank you. I know how to F2A move.
Artanis, there are more hives in the surrounding area. Destroying them would deal the Zerg a crippling blow.
I don't believe you, Solendis. Nice, Lurker. Awesome.
It shall be as you say.
A hive. Warriors, annihilate it. We strike.
I'm liking the music a lot, too. Oh, nice. Baneling Pit. Wow, Samurai. I believe you.
This hive cluster.
What difficulty were you playing on, out of
Continue
curiosity,
on, brothers.
for that achievement?
Very well.
Oh, absolutely, Venters. I was actually going to comment on this lore-wise. I was kind of saving it for this game. I personally don't understand the obsession with home. I never have, I never will. For me, home is wherever I am. But, or wherever I'm safe, I suppose. Yeah, exactly, Clemming. Oh no! We only have 700,000 billion other Zerg! Don't do it, Third Leg! Don't do it! I also like how we get random Zerg just chunks of meat in the background. You know, Zerg buildings, in other words. There's actually a Zerg bridge right there. Look at that. Anyways, I don't understand personally the desire... Oh, it's the crashed mothership from earlier!
We thank you for your...
Dude!
Allow us to join you in battle.
F2.
Require my skills.
Behold my power! I gotta admit, this is a great way to start the campaign. Start with a bang, and really make you feel like you have the might of the Protoss at your back, which is something we've sorely needed. The Protoss have always held back in, like, everything ever, in all of the games thus far. So seeing the Protoss unleash is a really, really good thing for them to do. And I think this was a very good move for them. Anyway, so yeah, I don't understand the we love our home thing. I don't understand the... You know, we want to go home, we want to preserve our home, we want to maintain our home thing. I've never gotten that, and I never will. But I know it is a thing. I know it is a thing here in real life. I know plenty of people would be willing to take pain and suffering and loss and literally death rather than give up a chunk of land in order to give up their home. So I get that. I'm not making fun of it. But I feel like there's actually a second aspect of it for the Protoss specifically. It's not just the fact that it's their home. It's the fact that it's their home, and damn it, it should stay their home. We are the Protoss. We are the most powerful, technologically advanced, psionically advanced race in the entire galaxy. If we can't hold on to our home, then who can? It's pride. It's actually shame, if I'm being more accurate. In other words, negative pride. We should be able to reclaim our home. We should be able to control our destiny, our homeland. And if we can't, we are failures. So the fact that the Protoss have not been able to reclaim Aiur up until now has got to be sticking in their craw for years.
Psi matrix signal confirmed. Reinforcements warping in at your location.
Whoops, I'm going the wrong way. I love the foliage growing over the buildings, by the way. It's not completely overgrown, but you do get the impression that this used to be a garden before, you know, it got overrun. I'm sorry, Monkey, but this is awesome! I'm actually fangasming over here. You know how long I've been waiting to play this game?
Intelligent beyond feral Zerg. You speak truly, Zeratul. An unseen hand moves them. We must be on guard.
Oops, wrong way.
The final conduit lies before us. Show the Zerg no mercy.
Now, one thing I'm curious of, why did Selendis call Zeratul a traitor? Now, there's two possibilities there. Number one, she's a holdover of the old, I'll just put it bluntly, stupid way of thinking, aka Dark Templar traitors can go... Oh, hey, I got an achievement for something. Dark Templar traitors can go screw themselves. Okay, let's retreat. So it is possible she's just thinking with that flawed philosophy. Come on. Come on. Come on! I want to go this way. The other possibility is that she's thinking that because he is kind of perceived as a traitor for working with the Zerg Swarm, for killing Rashagal, for abandoning Shakuras, etc., etc. And you know how the Protoss are. They not only don't know how to let go of a grudge, their way of thinking is just, wow. Insane, really. That is also very possible, Night Forger. She could literally be a traitor. She's either stupid, old-fashioned, or a traitor. Not sure which. Oh god, you realize there probably are going to be traitors. I don't want traitors in my armies. Well, like I said, Equalitus, there's several options there. And I'm not sure which it is. The fact that she specifically references the fall of Aiur is relevant, I think. That she's probably just thinking of the old ways. Which also demonstrates the problem the Protoss have. Hybrids!
Firstborn, your fate is sealed.
Speaking hybrids! Speaking Reavers.
Possible hybrid on Aiur. It is they who have been leading the Zerg.
Oh, jeez.
This is the end of your race.
But yeah, that's my point. I think this is going to be the beginning of some dissension of the ranks, of the Protoss disagreeing with each other on so many fundamental issues.
The warp conduits have been secured. Our starfighters are moving to take this fight across the surface.
Take command of the invasion, Executor. Zeratul, you and I must discuss this most recent turn of events further.
I like how the hybrids actually look like Zerg-Terran hybrids. They actually bothered to have aesthetics of both in them. And you can really see it in that portrait with this sort of Hydralisky, the extra teeth, but they've got the skin and the overall skeletal structure of the Protoss. Really well done. I got all the achievements. Lose fewer than 100 units. Kill 120 units with Colossi. Anyways, yeah, sorry, we need to add those 2 Aiurs here. There we go. Yeah, Aiur looks... I've been predicting this for a while, that Aiur was a trap. Because it just makes too much sense. It's what I would do if I was going after the Protoss. What is that? Is that a carrier? I can't even tell. It's not the spear. God, I love this music. And this sound design.
The end war you warned of has begun. Tell me, old friend, what is it you have learned?
I have witnessed the end of all things. Horrific legions of hybrid, raising world upon world. In the darkness, lording over them, a shadowy form. Amon.
Yet, you spoke of a way to stand against him.
This vision was a benevolent one, as if an ancient voice called out from beyond. The Keystone shall usher you unto hope.
Keystone?
I saw a burst of light revealing the Zelnaga artifact on the Terran world.
What?
Korhal.
That's the Keystone?
Is the keystone of this vision. The prophecies speak of Zelnaga standing against Amon in the end times. I believe this keystone will guide us to them.
I have always trusted you, Zeratul, but the burdens of leadership demanded much of me. There are times I am uncertain whether I was truly ready for such weight.
Your doubt is unfounded, young Artanis. You must embrace what you have become if you are to be the leader we now need.
You will go to James Raynor on Korhal and receive this keystone. I will marshal our forces for the war ahead. When you return, the Templar will be ready. Entaro Tassadar, old friend.
Entaro Artanis, brother.
Wow. If you don't understand the significance of that, there's been like 2 people ever who have had that
Secure
honor.
the Zelnaga keystone from James Raynor. My forces will reactivate the Spear of Adun, a warship that will be invaluable in the battles ahead. May Tassadar's shadow hide you, my friend.
Oh, Christ. He's sending Zeratul alone to Korhal. This'll be fun. Hey, Scorpion. What is that thing next to him? Oh, excuse me, you're right. Koss was the other one. So there's 3, actually. I forget, because they almost never say Koss in the games.
The Void Seeker lies in ruins. What has transpired here?
Zerg, protect the Dark Brother.
That's a nice touch. They immediately blink in front of Zeratul.
The Zerg in this area should have been eradicated. Stalkers, hurry to the Nexus point nearby and warn our brethren. I must investigate this further.
Oh god, so I'm gonna be playing 3 Stalkers? You gotta be kidding me! Okay, I don't need my Super Doom hero unit or anything. I'll just go on with 3 relatively glass cannony Protoss units here. We'll be fine.
Surrounds us. Proceed with caution.
It's all good. We'll just, we'll make this work.
We will have to blink across this chasm.
Yeah, I know, we know how to blink. Thanks. Zeratul's taking 5. He'll be back in a bit, guys.
Intriguing. status particle disruptors upon them.
What do you think I'm doing, dude?
Remove unseen. For the reckoning.
Dude! Check it out. It's a city pylon. I've actually theorized for a long time that these things existed. The idea here is, you know, pylons power structures, but that's on a military level. Imagine what they're using to power their cities, you know, their power plants, basically. And look, it's right freaking there. Damn.
Very wise. I serve.
Hey, we found a thing.
Zeratul, the Templar stationed here. I can no longer sense them within the Kala.
Is that not impossible? Your kind cannot disappear from the Kala, unless your nerve cords are severed.
Then the impossible has happened. I can no longer sense Artanis. There is only a void in the Kala where he should be.
The shadow moves against us, Executor. Artanis is in grave peril.
You must raise an army and find him. My face-smith Karax will help you reestablish
Who the heck is Karax?
this point. Zeratul, save Artanis.
Done. Freaking done. Also, I really,
Prelate Zeratul, I am Karax of the Kalai.
Dude, he has a beard! It's a Protoss with a beard!
Establish this nexus as quickly as possible.
Understood. These structures allow you to raise your army.
Yes, I
if
know
they are
how to play as
powerless.
Protoss.
Order a probe to warp in a pylon near them.
Shut up, I know how to play as Protoss, Isha! Shut up, Isha! I like the Protoss, the Protoss Vespene Geyser is awesome. And it makes an astonishing amount of sense that the Protoss would actually have, like a specific device built into their world to funnel the Vespene to the surface. I'm sure they've been using it for years and years and years. Oh, why did it go down to slow again? Loving the music, by the way. Just absolutely adoring it. Okay, we'll go ahead and play your game. Sorry.
The warp rift has opened.
I like his hat too, by the way.
Minerals immediately.
What's really cool about this is the first time we have ever seen of the Kalai. For those of you who don't know, there's the Templar, the Judicators, and the Kalai. The Kalai, you know, the Judicators are the leaders, Templar are the warriors, Kalai are everyone else.
The pylon is complete. It has provided enough supply to warp in ground forces at your gateways.
I know how to play Protoss! Dude!
You can warp in warriors from these gateways now.
But seriously though, hey Gamer Techno, welcome to the Hoyt! I'm just really excited to finally see a Kalai for the very first time. Like, that's so awesome. That we finally get to see, effectively, I've talked before about the idea of civilians amongst the Protoss, but we've never actually really encountered them in any significant form. It is worth noting the woman in Heart of the Swarm might have been a Kalai, the woman who we put a thing in which chest bursted her to death. That might have been a Kalai, but this guy is like clearly and definitively, you know, no ifs, ands, or buffs a Kalai, and I'm just really happy about this. To finally have, like, them being represented here. Actually, yes, Wilson. I believe it's been acknowledged even that that's one of their inspirations for it. And that should be enough. Lasara, that was her name. Loving this music. Okay, is he just like auto chrono boosting or something? I mean, I'm okay with that. Where's our attack vectors? Oh my god. Get me some freaking minerals, Yon. Honestly, I think the biggest reason why I would say this guy is a Kalai is very, very simple. He acts like it. Like, he full tilt acts like he's Just a worker. Oh, okay. Wow, Chrono Boost is auto. That is so cool. And I can shift it around at energy cost. Okay, I get it, I get it. Okay, I'm with it, I'm with it. Okay. Yeah, let me change some of the background here. There we go. That's better. Dramatically mining the minerals. I must construct additional minerals. Okay, I want a little bit more bank. Why don't we get just... Okay. Never mind. I can build stalkers and zealots.
Excellent. You should train additional warriors to deal with larger enemy threats.
You got it, Carix. Man, I am so happy to see you here, dude. You have no idea.
The Nexus Point has been re-established. Once your warriors are ready, you should proceed with your mission, Dark Prelate.
If you insist. And then the Zerg attack.
Zeratul, the Zerg are moving to attack. Rally your defenses.
What a frickety shock. As an aside, you notice they won't actually... Look, they won't let me make pylons. I have to rely on mobile forces for defenses. You know the other reason I like Karax? He looks different. I love seeing variance in pre-existing things. I love seeing someone who breaks established norms. So I'm loving seeing someone who is who's like this, you know.
I am here in the shadows.
I'll just chill for a minute. We're on fastest. Yep. Okay.
Cold is the void.
I don't think so, Samurai. He also looked pretty different. He looked like a spindly little man. And by man, of course, I mean Protoss.
I am here in the shadows. I am the voice of the eclipse. It shall be.
A void pylon. It should be able to summon my Nerazine brothers.
Dark Prelate, we answer your call. For the reckoning. Very wise. State thy bidding. I serve. Cold is the void. We move unseen.
It actually does look different too. Look at it. Awesome.
It shall be as you say. Veraku.
Okay, they do have charge ready to go.
You require my skills. Very well. For the reckoning.
Oh, it's nothing to...
Very wise.
Well, it looks different. Does that count? It probably uses different energies, if I were to guess.
We move unseen.
Well, that's a good question, Axcac. I have a feeling we're going to find out soon. If I were to guess, I would imagine he's off helping build the new Dominion. And rebuild the new Dominion, for that matter.
Cold.
That's true, we are doing this at night, so that makes a degree of sense. It's also worth noting that the Dark Templar absorb more energy from moonlight than sunlight, which is a specific thing they developed after being banished from Aiur, so maybe the Void Pylon specifically puts off that type of light. Or collects it and pushes out, or whatever. 1 pound Snickers bar? Bragwin, you know what you must do.
I am the voice of the eclipse.
Raynor as the new Mensk. Actually, honestly, Valerian is probably the new Mensk. But Raynor as the new Warfield, or the new Duke. Yeah, I think that's feasible and awesome.
You require my skills.
All right, we got a little bit of a force going now. What time is it? It's 7:30 right now. Where I'm from. Yes, it is Zed. That is correct. Yeah, I'm very curious what the Kelmorian Combine and the Emotions are planning to do now that the Dominion has basically been crushed. I don't know, guys. I'm not really sure I would enjoy a Raynor gets corrupted story. Not just because I'm kind of tired of Blizzard corruption stories, but I can't see it happening. After everything he's been through, if he's not a bad guy already, I don't think he's ever becoming one, you know? Oh, that's a good point. The new Duke would probably be Matt, and therefore the new Warfield would be Raynor. And the new Mengsk would be Valerian. That actually fits surprisingly well.
Zeratul, denier of the Kala.
Why are zealots attacking me?
These zealots have been corrupted. The hybrid must be behind this. Let us move with purpose.
Funny enough, I just talked about how tired I am of corruption storylines in Blizzard. Horner is Matt Nightforger, so he would be the Duke, as we just discussed. I would also be pissed off if they did the Fall to the Dark Side thing with Kerrigan, for reasons that I've basically already discussed. Alright, here. Come over here. Come over here. You know what? If that's the only corruption story in this, I'm okay with that. Those random zealots.
We embrace the glory of battle.
It's all good, Nightforger. That's why I clarified.
This appears to be
Yay!
the last void pylon in the area.
Achievements.
From the shadows we come.
Anything else? Nope, that's it.
Intriguing. Very wide. I am the voice of the eclipse.
The only ones that don't have corruption retroactively have corruption. So none, Samurai.
We move unseen. I serve. It shall be as you say.
Yes, I have your third leg. Yes, I am 100% serious, Samurai.
Executor Selendis, I have encountered your missing Templar, but they have been corrupted, as if possessed. Selendis.
Selendis? Oh no. No, come on.
Zeratul, I can sense your presence. The Kala is filled with rage.
Wait, how could...
My mind is being consumed.
Artanis, you must hold on. We are coming for you.
Oh man, wouldn't that be an upset?
Some meaningless, purposeless. I grant you salvation.
Yeah...
Amon, the Dark God is here, on Aiur. He is rescued.
Notice he only went after the Kala.
The Templar have fallen.
He only went after the Kala Templar.
Nerve cord severed. Only we Nerazim remain unaffected. It falls to us to halt this madness, brothers.
Damn it!
I bring wisdom.
Completely called that crap. Oh god, nice music.
Reach young Artanis. I only pray that we are not too late.
Yep, corruption through the Kala.
Whisper of Oblivion.
Come on, Artanis, just be with it, man. Come on.
Glory to the day.
Exactly, he can't corrupt the Nerazim because... Oh my god, that is so brilliant!
Fury and rage.
Hang on, I gotta share this before my thought process is deconstruct. The Dark Templar severed their nerval cords as an act of defiance against the Kala, which was the Protoss' perceived perspective of how life should be based on what the Xel'Naga had granted them once upon a time. And the Dark Templar who rebelled against the Xel'Naga order are the ones who are immune to a Xel'Naga influencing them.
Zeratul, you
resist the unity he brings. Fulfill my calling. My allegiance is yours.
Come on, Artanis. Wouldn't it be an upset if Artanis is not the main character of this game?
Hear his whispers. Fight, Artanis. Do not let Amon consume you. Unending hatred. He has corrupted the Kala. Your nerve cords chain you to his will. They must be removed.
Oh, God. Come on, get it, get it! Ah! God damn it.
My life for Aiur. The Keystone will guide you to the Selmaga. Zeratul. Forgive me.
I called it. I called it. I didn't think they'd do it that early. He got what he wanted. He redeemed himself in his own eyes. The only eyes that mattered. Note the significance of the fact that Artanis will now be wielding a Zeratul's blade in addition to his own. It just makes too much sense for him to die, and for him to die this early. It just makes way too much sense. No, he can't come back as a stalker because there's no body. You hear what Amon said in the middle of that? Sorry, I can't turn off my analysis brain, not when I've already got it on. He said he was going to end this corrupt cycle. You remember how I mentioned that the Xel'Naga were the Goa'uld? They build host races, inhabit them, and that's how they endure. Amon's trying to wipe out the Xel'Naga. Amon's trying to stop the Xel'Naga from creating species, inhabiting them, doing their things, creating species, inhabiting them, doing their thing. What'd I miss? Train 20 zealots. I could do that easily. Wait, what? Yeah, definitely not a fighter.
Smith Carax, I have been looking for you.
Artanis, praise the
Your nerve
gods.
cords, they must be removed.
It was done by the Dark Templar. I am free of the Kala's corruption. Are there others?
I have saved all that I could. Come, we must escape this world before time runs out.
Escape? How?
The Spear of Adun still rests beneath the ruins of Korhal. Its generators are ancient, but a phase smith of your ability will know how to bring them online.
The Spear of Adun. I am honored to have the opportunity. This is fortune we cannot ignore.
Indeed. Come, we must go at once.
Hierarch, we are en route to the Spear of Adun. As long as its generators still function, I should be able to bring them online. Once the spear is fully activated, we must flee from this fallen world.
So a lot of thoughts about that. First of all, and it was pointed out by Aded, I notice how they're looking around weirdly because their perceptions are literally dimmed. Second of all, I love the implications of this. We get the idea that Artanis has been crawling. You know, it says much later. How much time has Artanis been going through here, trying to find his own people, slicing off their nerve cords without their will, by the way, just actively attacking his own people to slice off their nerve cords? How many of them did he fail at? How many people did he of his own people did he have to kill on his way back? How many people resisted? How many of those Protoss lost it, losing their nerve cords so suddenly and so violently under such terrible circumstances? Also, try to think about the entire Golden Armada, which has just basically been screwed. This is so wonderfully hubris. Get the largest force the Protoss have fielded probably ever. Attack the planet and lose basically all of it in one fell swoop. Also, try to remember, the entirety of Protoss culture and society, at least main Protoss, not the Dark Templar, the Protoss society is centered around the idea that they have those nerve cords, they have that connection to each other. It's one of the reasons their society became so stagnant. They are a severe example of groupthink. I talked about this extensively when we were going through original Starcraft. So all of a sudden, gone. Imagine, if you will, the Scions from Primus. And all of a sudden their ability to immediately communicate with everyone else around them perfectly, emotionally, and mentally is just gone. And now they have to go on with verbal communication and actually seeing through their own eyes and no one else's. And just, I don't even have words. That would be like, I don't think there's actually a human equivalent for that. Other than like being blinded, quite literally, after, years and years of having sight. Yeah, this is a massive break to the status quo right here. Also, shield batteries might actually be freaking useful in this game if they have an autocast. But hey, whatever. It was mentioned before, Axcac. It is not a theory of mine. That's another good point. It's entirely possible that Protoss technology, which relies on that, might not even work properly right now.
The Spear of Adun lies dormant beneath the heart of the Conclave. I had hoped to raise it, to secure our victory against the Zerg. But now, it is our last hope for survival.
Hello, Celendus.
Why do you flee from your salvation?
Celendis. She has fallen under Amon's control. Karax, we have to bring the Spear of Adun online. The first power cell is activating, but the remaining 4 have been disabled by creep. I see. We have no choice but to clear them. What of our defenses? Unfortunately,
I agree, Zeratul. That's a good idea.
However, the Spear of Adun support systems can aid us. They will allow us to deploy pylons anywhere on the battlefield.
Anywhere?
We should deploy one here as soon as possible.
Oh, pylons. I thought you meant... I totally misunderstood that. Yeah, I do find it interesting that Karax really is acting shifty around here. We just find him, and he happens to have his tail already,
These photon cannons can defend our nexus point, Aiur.
What?
They require only a pylon
What
to
is...
function.
What is this?
You can warp in a pylon using the Spear of Adun. Press the Deploy Pylon button at the top of the command screen.
Dude!
Our cannons will now fire upon enemies within range. If they become damaged, the shield battery will restore their shielding. These defenses will indeed be vital to our evacuation, but our first priority must be to clear the power cells of creep.
So, that's cool. The fact that we actually get ship powers for the mission like this, that's just neat. I am happy about that. I'm very happy about that.
We are one with you.
All right, let's get some bank going, shall we? Still loving the music. They can still project their thoughts, Axcac, normally, you know, with mundane psionic powers.
To warp in warriors to any area with pylon power.
But they just don't, like, with the Kala, they don't just communicate. It's like they're basically a hive mind for all intents and purposes. Everything I'm feeling, thinking, and perceiving, you are also thinking and perceiving and feeling, and vice versa. I don't know, it depends on if he is that intelligent to do such a thing, Berna, so we'll see, I suppose. We shall see. I was going to say, Krenzer, I'm going to go ahead and try out warp gates, even though I normally don't like them. Wait, can you actually queue up? Oh, that's a much better thing right there. That's a much better thing right there. Instead of having to wait. Oh, yes! Okay. I already like warp gates better than I used to. Like, a lot better. That's a good change. So does this work on buildings? Yes, it does. Fan-freaking-tastic. Oh, that is so useful. Okay. What's that? Oh, that's a thingy. Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah, it looks like it queues up to 3 for both. Still very useful. Way more useful than the 1 of before.
Circling bioforms on approach to our nexus. We must rally our defenses.
Yeah, you can tell Amon was ready to use the Kala for his own purposes some time in advance. He was ready for this plan. I can deploy a pylon anywhere? Anywhere I have line of sight currently. Damn. But I could, for example, be like, BAMF! Ah! That is so neat.
I'm detecting unpowered warp gates nearby. Constructing a pylon next to them would restore their power, giving us an advantage.
Oh, I
The
suppose.
Spear of Adun's deploy pylon ability would be ideal for this. Of course, our probes can always warp in pylons as well.
Whatever you say, Karax. Yeah, we haven't even seen... Well, I mean, I've seen a picture of the ship, but we haven't actually seen the ship itself yet. Alright, let's get a little more defensiveness going on. Actually, yeah, Night Forger. I could see a definite parallel there. No, I don't think the Adun could ever replace my beloved Hyperion, or the Executor, for that matter. Aha! It actually is a superior warp gate thing. Okay, I was wondering about that. I wonder if is that true in multiplayer? Achievement for some reason. Ah, that
Forces have
sucks.
discovered a warp gate. Now, we only need to construct a pylon to power it.
I can make that happen.
Warp gate online. We can begin warping in warriors from it immediately, Hierarch.
Upgrade complete.
Intriguing.
You know, as much as I loved that cutscene, by the way, where Zeratul, you know, I will have to say I think it would have worked better if there had been no music for the last bit of it. After he'd actually done it and realized what he did, just total silence I think would have worked a little bit better. Oh, whoops, I actually meant to do this. There we go. I meant to do that earlier. Ah! Nice.
Base is under attack.
Yeah, they're fine. Where's the battery? What's the battery? Is B. Ah, okay, fine, Samurai. I'll take your advice on this one. I was just about to go set up defenses for him.
I am the voice.
Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I need one more of these. Why can I not? Oh, duh. Because I haven't gotten the core yet going. I need to do that like right now. And I suppose, given what we're about to be doing... Whoops, whoops, no, this. Go and get some more of that fun going on here.
You require my skill. It shall be as you say.
I just like to say...
No more. Be released from your pain.
Yes, absolutely, Toby Maddox. Definitely.
Intriguing.
I
serve.
Oh, damn it, Baronessa! Ah, damn it, you're right. That really was the last time Kerrigan saw Zeratul. Damn it.
Karax, I brought another warp gate online. Prepare it for immediate use.
Yeah, Amon's voice over Celendis is a very nice touch there. My APM is terrible. Like, seriously, it always has been and always will be. The highest APM I've ever managed is like 90. And that's when I was really going full tilt into it and actually trying. in competitive. I don't know what I'm doing. Back up, back up, back up.
Zeratul. It shall be as you say. Very well. Very
wise. So far, I'm really liking it, Toby. I also appear to be one of the only people who really likes it.
Another pack of Zerglings is approaching our nexus from the south.
I am the heart of dark.
I can't really do much of a death ball under these circumstances, but we'll see what we can do. Let's get some more.
Upgrade complete.
I mean, I only have 2 units at my disposal. There's not much of a death ball potential there. One nice thing I will give to the gateways, you can basically completely ignore leaving spots in your base for things to get around. Except for certain circumstances. There. Now go. Several people in chat, again, no judgment, didn't really like the cutscene. And I don't blame them. I can see their complaints about it. See you around, Takoida. Yeah, that triple thing makes that so much more useful. I'm going to be using that so much more from now on. You have no idea, guys. So I want to try out a strategy here. Just literally for kicks. So come here. Come here, boy. That's a good question. Let's find out.
We are the blades of iron.
I don't see any hair on the zealot. Nice.
I am the voice of the eclipse.
All life is broken. Flawed. It must be reforged.
Whatever you say, boy.
The second power cell is active. The spear's sensor array is reacting.
Do not deny your destiny, Artalis. Your people have finally found true unity.
I also feel like...
Sensors online. Wait, what is this? Warp prisms approaching our nexus point. Stalkers,
what?
eliminate those warp prisms.
Yes, absolutely, Toby. We don't have much in the way of stalkers right now.
We embrace the glory of battle.
But we will in a minute. You notice the similarity between Amon's strategies here, by the way. What did he do to slave the swarm under his control? He established a hive mind, a unity of linking between the yada yada yada. You see where I'm going with this. I don't even think I need to finish the sentence. Yeah, that's true. The Protoss have never been more unified. Oh, that's sad.
Every hand turns against you. Even the ground beneath your feet carries the seeds of my victory.
Nidus worms. Warriors, strike them down. We are not defeated yet. It's under attack.
I am here in the shadows.
Well, think about it.
Here in the shadows.
But in all seriousness, though, this is clearly Amon using the swarm thing again. Just like he took the incredibly individualistic primal Zerg and made them into the swarm, he is now taking the, well, the somewhat individualistic Protoss, especially nowadays, and turning them into the, this.
Cold is the void.
Okay, we took that, we took that. Let's move on to this direction.
For now.
Is that a power cell? That's a power cell. So I need to find out the warp gates. You know, that's a good point, Zed. God.
Very well.
Which makes sense, since he's been doing both sides of the coin this entire time.
Hierarch, I I am detecting a Protoss presence in that direction. That path does not lead to a power cell.
That's a flea. That's a flea. But yeah, he's more or less literally made a Protoss swarm with himself as the new Overmind. I shouldn't even say more or less literally. He has literally made a new Protoss swarm with himself as the new Overmind. That is actually what he's done. Yeah, no kidding, Axcac. All my theories about whether or not they were brainwashed or not have pretty much been answered, haven't they? Sheesh.
All shall be one. All conflict shall end.
He's right. I mean, I hate to play devil's advocate here, but he is totally correct. We'll see, Toby Maddox, because I've only seen him for 2 missions so far, so... Wow, those things have some health. Let's get some reinforcements going.
You must place that in the power. My light for hire. My light for hire.
We move unseen.
I'm not sure if Amon is right. He's just correct. Which may not sound like a big distinction, but it matters.
We're almost finished, Hierarch. The Spear of Adun is nearly
Where's
online.
that other warp gate?
Only one cell remains.
It's gotta be like up here.
Enough. The end to the cycle of infinite madness has come. Cease your struggle against the salvation I bring.
I serve.
As I say, the Reapers were technically right, too. And, let's be honest with ourselves, Sargeras is right if you really want to get down to it. Remember, Sargeras isn't all about, ha ha ha, kill everything. He is actually trying to undo what the Titans have done. I have a lot of ideas for that, Toby, but basically I would have them end up together. To summarize. Aha!
Well done, Hierarch. All of the abandoned warp gates are now under our control.
Karax, no need to praise me. I got this, man. Are the Borg right? I would say no in the case of the Borg. I actually agree with Data. To wit, the Borg do not evolve. The Borg conquer. Alright, let's go deal with this, and then we'll go finish the mission. Yeah, it's so similar, that's why I keep mentioning, oh my god, if they actually tie this into Warcraft, I'm not sure what I think about that. We actually had a discussion about that on the stream. Oh, don't make me choose, Toby. Don't make me choose. I love both. If I had to pick one to live in, I'd pick Warcraft, but I know Warcraft literally inside and out. There is no setting I know better than that one. Honestly, I kind of do, Kemek, just because, the overall tone of, and we've talked about this, the overall tone of both Wings of Liberty and Heart of the Swarm was net uplifting. You know, even though things were bad, things were getting better, so... Palpatine was right about some things. Kefka was misguided. You know, the more I think about it, the more I like the idea of StarCraft going into other genres. Maybe not an MMO, but definitely other genres. Alright, let's get a final batch of reinforcements going on. I love this! I could just plop down a thing and be like, you know what? I want some more stalkers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
I am here in the shadows. I am here in the shadows.
And now we have some reinforcements. But you know what? I kind of want a few more reinforcements. But I can make that happen. Bam, 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 bam. This is so Protoss. This is so Protoss. Quick. I mean, this is how... Oh my god! Oh my god, you guys! Ah! Brain explosion! Brain explosion. You have to understand. Remember how we talked about how the Terrans and the Zerg actually felt like they were the Terrans and the Zerg and Wings of Liberty and Heart of the Swarm, unlike in the original StarCraft where they played differently, but they didn't really feel like a different race? This is the Protoss playing as they should, really emphasizing the warping technology, really emphasizing the mobility, really emphasizing being able to deploy a huge field in short periods of time and having the superior units and all that. It's just... Ah, this actually feels like I'm playing Protoss for the first time ever, and it's awesome. I love it. And everything's great. Everything is awesome. Everything is cool when you're part of a team. Anyways.
Base is under attack.
Okay.
We move unseen.
Power transfer completed. The Spear of Adun is ready to deploy.
Wow, that's a tiny ship.
Let all firstborn freed from Amon aboard, Facemate. We must flee this world if we are to survive. As you command.
It is interesting to me that the Conclave was just sitting on this ship and could have used it at any time and didn't. Very Conclave. What achievement did I not get? Activate timed mission. Yeah, figures. Yeah, it's only 70 kilometers long, guys. That's not that big of a ship. Oh my gosh. It even looks like a world ship. Oh my god, I hope the Protoss don't become the new Xel'Naga. Yes, Night Forager. Well, actually, no, because Idiot Ball is bad writing. The Conclave are just stupid. Oh my god, it really is a Xel'Naga world ship. Look at that thing. It's gorgeous. But that's very similar in design.
The Spear of Adun, a marvel of Kalai engineering, and last of the three great Ark ships, each created to ensure the continuation of our culture in a dark time. Within its chambers rest contingents of zealots, Templar who bravely sacrificed, entering suspension so that they may serve as this vessel's army. It pains me greatly. I have begun severing their nerve cords.
Well, yeah, we kind of have to.
The ship's lower decks contain a star forge capable of constructing weapons of war. There is much to learn about this vessel. Its technology is ancient, yet highly advanced. We are aboard a relic from a glorious time, when our culture shined as a constellation. The celestial array has been updated, Hierarch. From here, you may select our next point of travel. With this vessel, we will avenge what has transpired, Karax, and we will free the Templar.
So I hate to point this out, but to make the Conclave even stupider, they had an army in this thing that they decided not to use. Korhal or Shakuras? Oh, you know where I'm going first. I'm sorry. But seriously? Seriously? I want to see what's up with the Dominion. And Raynor. And, you know, everyone. I have to know what's going on. It is demanded of me.
Aiur is lost once more. My great vision of reclamation left in ruins. This shall not stand. The Terrans of Korhal have in their possession the Xel'Naga Keystone, which Zeratul foresaw would lead to our salvation. Though I have not seen Commander Raynor in many solar returns, I believe he will give the Keystone to us.
I swear to God, if we have to fight the New Dominion, Valerian, Raynor, or Horner, I'm going to drive to Blizzard Entertainment right now and punch him in the face. Seriously.
Aiur is lost.
Oh, sorry.
Once
Right.
more.
That was the wrong button.
My
Hi! What?
Cross vessel. This is Commander James Raynor. Artanis.
Yes!
There. Ain't you a
Okay.
sore
I feel relieved already.
Friend Raynor, you seem rather occupied.
Just another day at the office.
Who are these insurgents?
Call themselves Mobius Corps, an elite guard that used to work for Dr. Narud. They've been striking worlds throughout the sector, leaving few survivors. Each world attacked reported hybrid leaving them.
Then truly, no world is beyond Amon's reach.
Reinforce those bulkheads. Reposition the Mark 7 Alpha. We need to form a battle line. They've overrun Sky Shield, our orbital defense platform. Looks like they destroyed its atmospheric stabilizers. It's falling fast. If it crashes, it'll obliterate August Grand.
We will ensure that does not happen, Commander. Engage their fleet and keep their assault at bay.
Like old times, buddy. Like old times.
I love that there's no, well, I need your help with this. Well, maybe I should do this. Well, this... No, Artanis is like, we'll help you immediately!
Engage the enemy. It would be wise
Because
to
of
review
course
the
he is!
military
That's exactly what he
capabilities within
should
the
be
war
saying! That is correct! Yes! You got it, Raynor! We've got your back! I'm sorry, I'm jazzing because that is so rare in fiction that someone doesn't have the idiot ball, and they're like, oh, well, I will attack you because you're here, or because I'm stupid. It's like, no, I got this. We'll take care of the platform, you take care of the fleet. Yes! As an aside, not to gush too much about this, but you know what would be even cooler? If this wasn't Mobius Corps. What if this was the Kelmorian Combine? What if this was the Emotions? What if this was another disparate faction? What if Raynor has been busy this entire time keeping all the little scavengers of the Korhal sector off the Dominion's back? Just food for thought. Not that I'm unhappy, I just think that would be kind of cool if they did that. Okay, so yeah, War Council, what's this? What the hell is this? This is new to me. I'm guessing this is our level up / merc upgrade mechanic.
A preserver?
Oh, dude, we have a preserver?
She still bears her nerve cords.
Uh-oh.
She's tethered to the collar.
And we know they can control preservers.
Hold. I am Rohana, Grand Preserver of the Valari, and your War Council advisor. You must be the executor in command.
You are not possessed by the Dark One. How is this possible?
I feel darkness lingering at the edges of my every thought, but I am not corrupted. Preservers of my station have trained to control the Kala's every move. I assure you, I will stave off this evil and serve you better by doing so. As all preservers, I hold the memories and personalities of Protoss prior to my submission to stasis.
Yes, we know what preservers
This
are.
will allow me to contrast your tactical decisions with those of past executors. From this chamber, you will be able to make all military allocations.
I am Artanis, Hierarch of the Daylon. I lead all that is left of our civilization. Your memories are indeed of use, Rohana. But make no mistake. If you fall to this corruption, I will not hesitate to destroy you.
Also notice he has Zeratul's blade on his right
It is
arm.
understood. I am prepared for the Firstborn's darkest hour. Come, let me show you what may be done here.
Of course, okay, fair enough, Zed. I know exactly what preservers are.
The assembly panel awaits, Hierarch. We may begin whenever you are ready.
Dude, Corwin, you know I'm not good with names. I didn't recognize who the heck this person is. Or I'm sorry, I guess that was in response to 7th. Anyways, I just want to point something out, just to make this clear. The preservers were specifically vulnerable to hybrid control. Not Amon's control, by the way. Hybrid control. Just a hybrid was capable of controlling 3 preservers and used their Xel'Naga power to extend itself to basically immortality. Can we just sever her nerve cords now? Like, just... Anyways.
I have heard only tales of the Grand Preservers. I did not expect to encounter one aboard this vessel.
That is not surprising, Hierarch. My sisters and I are unique. Trained from birth to master every intricacy of the Kala.
See you around night.
I have experienced its true depth, plunged the infinite spectrum of emotion and memory. It is because of this gift we were selected to enter stasis, so that we may guide you in our most dire hour.
Your sisters were aboard the other Ark ships? Then they...
are one with the Kala.
Yeah.
Fallen during the Zerg invasion of Aiur. I know this. I feel the tragedy that has befallen us, more deeply than you may realize.
A terrible burden has been laid upon you, Rohana.
Yet it is my fate to bear it. A fate foreseen by the same minds that constructed this vessel. I trust in their wisdom, Hierarch. I will serve my purpose, much as you must serve yours.
Now, I will admit she is a Grand Preserver, not a Preserver, and there is a difference between those two. Also, if I'm not mistaken, and this is totally me just extrapolating here, but I'm pretty sure we can't sever her nerve cords because that's what's attaching her to this thing back here, which is enabling her to keep her link to all the memories and is enduring her life and all that fun stuff. So it's pretty likely that if we severed her nerve cords, she would either die or we would lose her usage. Love the backgrounds, by the way. I've always adored contrasting shadows. Look at, we've got light brights and deep shadows. I don't know what else to call that. I'm sure there's a term for that. But I've always loved that aesthetic style. And this is just brilliant looking. This is just gorgeous. I could stare at this for hours. And yeah, I like that there's random animations in the background. Now, we've seen this before. We saw this on the Hyperion, and we saw it on the Leviathan. But it's cool. It's still cool. It's just nice to see the little zealots running around there. It gives you a sense of scale, too, for how big this place is. That you can see these dinky little ants over there that are zealots. That's nice. So, what is this? How does this work?
The assembly panel allows you to customize your army based on the Protoss technology we encounter. Select a warrior category to begin. Now you may choose one of the two factions for use in upcoming battles.
Totally called it!
These assignments are not permanent and can be altered as our combat needs change.
Totally freaking called it.
You, Hierarch. Choose a faction and lead them to glory.
You remember how I was talking about how it would be awesome to have the different tribes interact with your units to change them around in a different way? I freaking called it! It's a little different than I envisioned, I admit, because I assumed it would be modern tribes, not the tribes of old, but still! Okay, so...
We are the Blades of Aiur.
So what do we got here? So we could give Zealots frickin' Whirlwind. We can give Zealots frickin' Whirlwind.
The Shadow Guard.
Or we could give them Charge. Oh, both of those look fun. We'll go with Charge for this mission. And for Stalkers, we can have Stalkers who gain a shield regeneration after teleporting. Nice. Or... Dragoons! What do you guys think? Should we use the Dragoons? Do you guys want Dragoons back into Starcraft? I wonder if their pathfinding is any better this time around. What do you guys think? Enhanced damage, range, and life, and deals bonus damage to armored, by the way.
I'm here in the shadows.
I see a lot of people wanting Dragoons. Why don't we make it official? Let's throw up a poll here. Oh, my caps lock is on. Poll, open. Stalkers or Dragoons? There you go. Take your pick. While we're doing that, I want to look this over again. I chose Centurion, right? Yeah, I did. Okay, that's what I want. Oh, and also Stalkers do bonus damage to armored. Although unconventional by Templar standards, Stalkers have proven themselves useful addition to our forces. Now enhanced by the Spear of Adun's warp technology, their teleport abilities have been greatly enhanced. Or, Dragoon exoskeletons allow our warriors to return to the battlefield after sustaining life-threatening injuries. The Spear of Adun's Dragoons predate Kala integration by several centuries, and do not require it to function. Totally freaking called it. You guys were right. I was right. We were all right. Kala-based technology doesn't work right. Or, to make my statement a little more clear, they do have Kala-based technology. Because that was just a theory. We were just speculating on that. But... yeah, that actually is... yeah, we actually have... non-Kala thing. By the way, I like the look of these Dragoons way better. Alright, let's cut it off. What are you guys voting for? Jesus Christ, people! Okay, we'll use Dragoons. Yikes. You notice there was a third faction, by the way. I find that curious. Solar Core. We'll get to that. Okay, let's talk to Karax.
I will find the Keystone, Zeratul.
Oh, legacy.
I will honor your legacy.
Legacy.
Karax, even without the Kala's light, I can sense your sadness, your pain. Does the spear of Adun bring you no joy?
That is just it, Hierarch. Without the Kala, it is as if I am blind. I cannot sense your feelings, know the true depth of your thoughts. I cannot call upon the surety of other phase-smiths. I am... alone.
I feel the isolation as well, as though thrashing within the vacuum of space. But you are not alone, brother.
To think, the Dark Templar have endured this existence all this time. The days ahead will not be easy.
We may not have the Kala to rely on, Karax, but we still stand as one. We will endure. There is no other option.
As an aside, I do like the idea that the Dark Templar will quite literally have to baby the Dalam for however long because they kind of, you know, are used to it, and the Templar are not.
It seems fate has drawn us together once again, James Raynor.
I'd call it luck.
Luck is a concept that is purely human in origin. We Protoss see the synchronicity of events, and know there is a grander design behind them.
It don't matter how you see it. The result's the same. So what brought you all the way out here, Artanis?
Zeratul believed that the artifact in your possession, the Keystone, he called it, could guide us to the Xel'Naga.
Where's Zeratul now?
The Dark Prelate fell on Aiur. His last hope was that I would continue his quest and find a way to stop Amon.
Damn it. Always knew there was only one way this quest of his was gonna end.
His loss is great. I know you called him friend.
I went through hell to get that artifact because of his damned fool prophecies. Lost a lot of good men. If he wanted you to have it, take it. It's yours. Right now, though, we got a city to save.
Once again, I like the simple using his brain rather than "you'll never take the artifact" or all the other things that you would normally see. Alright, let's do this mission.
Sky Shield's in serious trouble, old buddy. If we can't bring it back online, Augustgrad's gonna take a nuclear-sized impact. Mobius Corps soldiers are on the platform now, and those guys are suicidal. Rather die than let us stop them.
Thank you, Corwin. I appreciate it. Dude, this is awesome. Look at this. Look at this Yui. This is more than they've ever done before. We see the planet we're at. We see where the impact zone is. We have the incoming transmission with him talking. There's the achievements, which I'm not looking at. We get to see what kind of units they're going to be using. They're employing Banshees and Reapers, as you can see here. And, of course, we see where that's going to hit. And you can even tell from this distance, that's the ruined Mengsk's Palace. So I'm just jazzing here. Yeah, it looks like I was right. It looks like Raynor really is the new Warfield. And that's really cool. And I applaud it because it makes sense. I could just imagine Valerian literally getting on his knees and being like, "Raynor, please, God, please work with me, please." And Raynor's like, "Ugh." Oh, dude.
This ain't good. Sky Shield's
Dude.
not gonna last much longer. At this rate, we've got maybe 10 minutes left till it lands smack dab on our capital.
Your suspicions were correct, Commander. Mobius Core is disabling the platform's atmospheric stabilizers as we speak. The damage appears repairable, Hierarch.
Yeah, no kidding, Silver Dragoon.
Mobius Core leaves anything left to repair. Artanis, if you can clear out those troops, my boys can patch up those stabilizers. That should buy us some extra time.
We must move quickly. It will take the combined power of all 5 stabilizers to halt the platform's descent.
Am I the only one just fangasming over the fact that we're seeing the Protoss and the Terran unite and work together like this? Am I the only one who thinks that's just super awesome? I'm honestly curious. Okay, so we're on a timed mission. This is great. I already love this.
Nearby. Securing it first will deliver us a staging ground to assault the other 4.
Not yet, not yet. I'd better be working with the Zerg or I'm gonna frickin' spit. I swear to God. I love how we've got the heat metal being heated up, and we see Korhal down there. I would give huge props if Korhal gets bigger as this mission goes on. Probably won't. And we see the atmosphere going by as we're falling in. And this is just this is so cool. Oh yeah, we're gonna get some Dragoon love going on, just for you guys. Just for you guys. I would really like a little bit more bank first. How much are those? 2, so I've got 1. Ah, screw it. Oh, resources, resources.
By blood and fire, we shall be reborn.
Somehow I doubt that.
Mobius Core is moving against us. Karax, activate the Spear of Adun's weapons cluster.
What? What does that do?
Bombardment systems online. Prepare for orbital strike.
I think they're dead.
Orbital strikes can now be fired from the Spear of Adun's command panel, Hierarch. You must construct additional pylons.
Dude, I know how to frickin' make pylons.
Used to train new warriors.
I'm going to stab you just like I stabbed Isha.
Calculations updated. Commander, your construction vehicles can begin the
Oh God, look, it's even worse now.
Artanis.
Look,
My boys are putting the
it's on
sensors
fire
down
now.
here. Should alert you if Mobius Core swings through this area.
Oh my God, I love Blizzard. Have my babies. Well, not my existing ones. I'm kind of attached to them, but have more in the future with me. You have female employees, right? I mean, that works. I don't know. Let's make it happen. Oh my God.
I am detecting an electromagnetic weapon ahead. Its pulse will slowly damage our shields. We should destroy it if possible.
Whoa!
Completing bonus objectives will allow me to improve the Spear of Adun's power level in the future.
Dragoons. Dragoons! See you around, Kamek. That's not free, it costs energy. And I don't know about you, but I got other uses for that energy right now. Oh my God, that is so cool. Okay, let's deal with our base. Oh, what's going on? More of everything. Nope. There. Oh my God.
Conjecture was correct. These Solarite reactors can be used to improve the solar core's energy output. I detect 2 more of these devices on the platform. If possible, you should seek them out.
Yeah, they did, Baronessa. At least I think so. It sounded like it to me, anyways. Whoop. There we go. I'm not sure at Qualitas, but there's several options. It could be a faction we've never heard of. But if I'm to be honest, I think it's the world ship Talarim, the Xel'Naga worshipping Talarim, who, as we've already established, are very different from the other ones. Oh man, that charge is nuts. It actually stuns him too. Hang on, we're not ready to get going full tilt, but we will be. Oh, we will be. Watch me.
Mobius Corps is mobilizing an attack against our nexus point. Rally our defenses.
If I have to. But I don't. Let's see how this works back here. We're fine. Where's... let's go ahead and... Is this one of the... Yeah, it is. Okay. I love the music, by the way. It really makes you feel like you're on a platform that's plummeting from orbit onto the planet. Which is what's happening here, if you've lost track. Yeah, this is a strong contender for me, Samurai, already. Alright, let's go ahead and switch over to warp gates. Now's a good time for that. And then I'll switch... Actually, we'll go and switch this over here. What's up, Shadow? Yes, you're green now, I see. You're green, dum dee dum die. Let's get a little more defenses going. And that should be good for the rest of the mission.
Nice work cleaning out that base, Artanis. Raiders, let's keep this ground secure.
Sorry about the pylon right in the middle of your base there, Raynor. Hope you're okay with that. Let's see some Dragoon love here, shall we? I agree, we need at least one more. Sorry, thinking aloud, thinking aloud. 4. Yeah, we'll stick with 4 for now.
Revising durability estimates.
Nice work. Got a repair crew inbound. Heads up. Looks like Mobius Corps is starting to reinforce the stabilizers. Expect some heavier resistance.
I can deal with that. Who is the voice actor of Karax? He sounds really familiar to me. Ah. Yeah, Dragoons have some nice range. Oh, yes! Heal my units! Oh my god, they're healing my units. Yes! That is so cool. Okay, speaking of which. Let's get those reinforcements going. Let's go. That's a good point. We have 10 minutes. We can listen to a couple here.
Unauthorized transmission. Identify immediately. Personal identification number incorrect. Please try again. Your Dragon Access account has been locked. Please contact tech support at Zminlarge, Ren Tamik. Unauthorized transmission.
Nice.
Upgrade complete. Base is under attack.
They're fine. Yeah, you like my new zealots? These are the Dark Templar zealots.
Deeply entrenched in that location. An orbital strike would help weaken their defenses.
Would it? Well, you know what also would help? How about some reinforcements right on their face? What the?
A third stabilizer.
Achievement get!
Enemy forces.
Can I get some heals?
Repairs underway.
Anyone? Anyone?
Man, you're sure pissing Mobius Corps off. A lot of troops guarding the stabilizers. Make sure you got enough forces to engage.
Well, be careful, Raynor. Don't you worry none. Alright. Why don't we head down here for now?
The guard
Are we upgraded? Yeah, we're upgraded. Okay. Who did he play in Second Son? What do you mean, Hanson? Haven't the Protoss always been able to do that? Yeah. I like how I basically have my own medevac just attached to me here. Really? Guys, my command is law. I'm not sure what I think about that. So, loving those Dragoons, I gotta be honest. Yeah, I know. John, why wouldn't I do the optional stuff, Samurai? Come on, man. Ah, okay, I know that is Dragoon.
Durability calculations updated.
Only one stabilizer still remains in enemy hands. We must make haste.
Oh my god, they changed the background. It's not the planet anymore. You can see the city. When did that happen? When did that happen?
Warping aboard the Solarite reactor now.
Dude, that is so cool. Look at it. It's even a different cityscape than it was in Heart of the Swarm. They didn't recycle it. Dude! Let's get up here. I like how time freezes when you do the targeting, by the way. Do you notice that? It actually pauses the map. That's a nice touch. It makes it so you're not in as much of a rush as you otherwise would be. How are we at? Oh, we've got time. Let's do it. Bam. You guys want Dragoons? I can do Dragoons.
Right on. One less Mobius Core base to deal with. My boys got it from here, Artanis.
We gotta be careful because we don't want to finish the mission here. Okay, we're good. We made it by.
Our blades meet the enemy. So be it.
Yeah, look at the Dragoons pathing. I'm just, I would have loved Dragoons back in the original game if they were like this. I would have used them all the damn time. No, my pylon that I didn't actually care about. No.
The final Solarite reactor is being warped aboard now. I will begin installing them as soon as possible.
Look, I need a little bit more supply just in case this isn't the end of the mission. Because you never know. Alright, now let's go after the thing. Stalkers are probably better, but I'm pretty sure we all wanted to see some Dragoon love. Hi, tank. We're zealots. Look at that gun. Look at that thing.
Friend Raynor, Sky Shield has been stabilized, and Mobius Core is retreating.
Admiral Horner will take control of the station from here. Gotta say, I owe you big time for this one, partner.
Admiral Horner. Did you hear that? Admiral Horner. Admiral. Don't let the Sky Shield timer go below 4 minutes and secures two stablers within 3 minutes of each other. Squee. Squee.
That's a hell of a thing your boys did, Artanis. Sky Shield is back online. We're about to call down the cavalry.
We will join you on the surface and extract the Keystone.
I got some bad news for you. Seems our friends below had the same idea. While we were fighting to get planetside, the Imperial Palace was raided. Security data indicates the Keystone was taken. My mama used to have a saying, when it rains, it floods.
I am uncertain as to how this saying is helpful, friend Raynor.
Me either. Wait a minute. I'm getting intel. A Mobius Core evac team is headed toward Bennett Port. They got the Keystone.
We shall not let them escape.
Damn right. We're gonna crush them like a
The Solar Core
bug.
requires your attention, Hierarch. Please visit it at your earliest convenience.
I love how casual it sounds. Attention. Attention. The white Honda currently has your lights on in the parking lot. Attention.
It's looking bad, Artanis. A lot of dead people down there. We gotta take these bastards out.
What could have led these Terrans to come under Amon's thrall?
They were assigned to some top-secret details, running security at Dr. Nerud's hybrid research labs. After Valerian re-established the government, the Mobius Foundation went dark. Last transmissions were chaotic, crazed. Next thing we know, the attack started.
Then Amon has turned them into his slaves. An army. They are dangerous, but they are only the start of the war to come.
You always were the optimistic sort.
You know, Silver Dragoon, honestly, I don't know. But I will say this, you were right. If that platform had actually hit, that's not the end of Augustgrad. Most of Korhal's going to be feeling that one. Good God.
Amon sent Mobius Core to slaughter the Terrans, just as he uses the Protoss against each other.
Yeah. But he would never turn the Zerg against each other, would he?
James Raynor. I should have known that fate would draw him into Amon's war. I will find the Keystone, Zeratul. I will honor your legacy. Amon sent Mobius
Okay, so yeah, it looks like
to
it's
slaughter
3.
The Terrans.
Hang on.
I must remind you, our sacred law, the Deul, clearly forbids us to interfere with lesser beings.
I'm sorry, what?
Unless there is a direct threat to the Empire. Your choice to aid these Terrans is perplexing.
Why do you assume that they are lesser beings, Rohana?
Correct
I do not
answer.
make an assumption. Gaze upon them. Unsophisticated, primitive. They communicate through orifices, mouths.
Many, including myself, once thought as you do. But I have seen their nobility. In time, you will also.
Seriously, screw off, Rohana. We've already had enough of the Protoss looking down on Terrans. Kind of sick of it by now. Alright, let's go ahead and switch back to the Stalker Doom here. That is such incredible elitism. Why do you think they're inferior? Because I can look at them and say that they're inferior. But also, you have mouths are heresy. So, Solar Core, huh?
The Solar Matrix Core. Truly an impressive sight.
Hello.
A synthetic star. Imagine what went into its creation.
Yeah.
This chamber provides power to the Spear of Adun and all its systems. Its radiance even contributes nourishment for our warriors.
Yeah.
How long until you can bring its tactical systems online?
System analysis has begun, but the star has lain dormant for an eon. It will take time, and a powerful ignition catalyst like Solarite to restore it to full capacity.
Solarite? The Firstborn haven't utilized Solarite in millennia.
This vessel is ancient, Hierarch. We will need to exhaust even unconventional resources if we are to bring it to bear.
So yeah.
Do what you can, Phase Smith. We will acquire what you need.
This is a ship powered by a frickin'
You may
sun.
begin augmenting the solar core whenever you are ready.
Seriously. It's a ship powered by an artificial sun. You remember how we were talking about how the Xel'Naga didn't literally make stars?
Select the core to start reviewing your options, Hierarch.
Also, if you'll remember, Protoss derive sustenance from light. So this is actually really logical when you think about it.
You look different, Phase Smith.
Ah, you must be referring to these mechanical arms. I constructed them to improve my efficiency while running the solar core. So far, they have been quite helpful.
I'm not even going to bet against you on that one, Javan. You can keep your $10.
This array displays an overview of the Spear of Adun's weapon and support systems. Each system can only be configured to have one active ability at a time. You may select different abilities to complement your tactical decisions in different battles, Hierarch.
Wait, what?
Our current available Solarite is displayed here. Any leftover Solarite can be routed to our auxiliary systems. You may begin diverting Solarite now.
So, can I undo it? Yes, I can. Okay. And I can only have one per tier. Okay, that's understandable. So we could get a ridiculous boost in speed, which is this thing. Or we can just have the deploy pylon. We can have 3 temporal freeze, the temporal freezing them in time thing, or orbital strike. And of course, provides extra supply and faster construction time, which we're just gonna do right there. There we go. Oh, that's a good point. I didn't think about that, Samurai. All right. Hang on. Let's take out the supply. And what do we need? We need 5 more. There, we'll do this instead. I hate to lose deploy pylon, but I'll take your advice on this one, Samurai. And if I hate it, then I'll just stab you. I think that's it. Is it me, or does this just look way higher polished than the other bridges?
With the artifact. We gotta stop them before they get away with it.
There's also that moon glow feel the whole thing has. So what do we got? Keystone. Mobius core is going to include Thor's. We'll get the immortal out of this. I already clicked Artanis 3 times. He even looped. And siege tanks, looks like. And that's it. Archives is previous missions. Hey, it's a hybrid leading some Terrans on Augustgrad. That's not terrifying looking. Alright, Samurai. See if you've led me astray.
Welcome to Bennett Port. At least what's left of it. Mobius cores entrenched themselves here to keep us from the artifact. Valerian's setting up his base now. Once he gets...
Whoa.
Raynor, what is happening?
The hybrid are channeling void energy into the Keystone. The resulting psionic disruption has overwhelmed the Terrans.
Deploy our immortals. We need heavy assault to protect these Terrans until the disruption subsides.
Man, that's 2 I owe you, Artanis. Felt like I was losing my damn mind.
The Keystone is recharging, Commander. They will surely activate it again soon. We must reclaim it.
You ain't kidding. Let's lock and load, partner.
So you remember how the Keystone could specifically wipe out just Zerg, nothing else before? And now it's just affecting Terrans. I'm starting to think this is an interesting little device. Very specialized, if you will.
We can construct immortals from the robotics facility. They are quite effective at sieging enemies or defending our allies.
I know what immortals are.
All right. My boys are taking this fight to Mobius core. And once you got your defenses in place, bring the heat.
We will. Do what you gotta do, Raynor. Yeah, I like that better, Javan, as opposed to the against the Terrans thing I was also afraid we were going to get.
This disruption has hit my forces hard. We've taken heavy casualties,
Valerian!
and we're going to need more time to establish our fortifications.
Valerian.
Do what you can to keep them at bay.
Already on it. Your position will be secure till they fire off that Keystone again.
Wait, Valerian's leading from the front? My impression of him has literally just doubled. He really is! He actually is! Oh, Valerian, you're awesome. I already liked Valerian, and I was hopeful, but...
Hierarch, several of our Dominion research facilities are reporting that they are under attack. If you can rescue them, I'll return any Protoss technology they've collected to you.
I like the logic of that. That's a great way to give a Solarite or whatever, and not and make it make sense. That's amusing how logical that is. Okay, so 1 minute until we gotta move. Let's go ahead and get some basic units going here. At least one. Stupid or no, it always gets my respect more than, well, alternatives. I'll never try to deny that one.
Another disruption will occur soon. Remember, we can use this time to protect our allies from the hybrid, or attack Mobius Core.
Yeah, we're gonna defend our allies. Let's go ahead and get in position to defend Raynor up here. Exactly, Equalitus. I'm loving it. Alright, we got your back, Raynor. Hopefully. All three of us.
I walk the shadowed path. Your allies are in battle.
Ah, crud. I didn't even realize they were up there. Go! Wow, they're actually attacking us with forces of hybrids. Multiple hybrids are attacking at a time now, guys. Also kind of called that coming. Yeah, I agree to both Sigma and Samurai there. Don't you worry nothing, Raynor. We got you. We got you. Focus fire. You don't like the fact... Look at how dark it is while that effect is on. That's just kind of creepy. Uh-oh. Eh. Okay. Okay, let's focus in a different direction.
Commander, our forces are ready. The Dominion is engaging Mobius Core.
Yeah, mortals. Oh, greater than hybrids. Hell yes. Not literally true, but, you know, it's still a cool idea. I know, I did. No, that's right, I did. I need to get moving.
Mobius Core has turned their sights upon our nexus. Prepare for battle.
We have no defenses right now. We literally have no defenses right now.
I walk the shadow.
If possible, we should warp in more photon cannons. They will help our nexus point defend against enemy incursions.
Okay. I expected to die just there. I'm thinking about that actually, Schmeidolf, and that would be awesome if we get to see more of that. But we'll see when we get there, obviously. We've got some bank right now. Let's go ahead and use it. We'll do preliminary. 3 should be enough for initial. We'll expand in a minute here. Right over here, actually. I'm trying to think what you could do with Immortals. Increase their range, maybe? Give them, like, a siege attack? There's actually a bunch of options there. Let's go and switch this over to here. I get tons of backseat gaming on my channel. It's nothing new.
I'm detecting a significant energy spike. I expect the Keystone will emit another disruption nova soon.
Here in the shadows.
Stealth Immortals. That would be fun.
Is law.
We have liberated a Dominion facility.
Can't believe we made it out alive. Some of our medics will stay behind in case you need them.
Anti-air would be nice
Keystone's
too.
disruption is also affecting the Mobius core. We should attack them once our allies are safe.
Oh, crud. They're gonna attack Valerian this time. I should have seen that coming. I like the dead Zerg corpses that are here and there, by the way. Kind of emphasizes how it really hasn't been that long since Heart of the Swarm. Almost said Heart of the Storm. Go, 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 go! Chill here for a moment. God, it's actually kind of hard to see what the hell's going on with this. Okay, so we need to get going on here.
Let our enemy know our fury.
Oh God, batteries are cheap.
Forge ahead to the Keystone's location.
Batteries are super cheap.
Damn, that's one hell of a headache. Thanks for the help, Artanis.
You're welcome, buddy.
We've broken their defenses. Let's get some bunkers out there.
Still, let's just make the Immortals some Doom units. What do you think, guys?
Upgrade complete.
Oh, that would actually be cool if they gave them like the battlecruiser short jump. Right, I want way more Immortals for this mission. Because I like Immortals. What do you want from me?
Let our enemy know our fury.
Back off, back off. Let the cannons deal with it. With burrowing. And they have the self-res ability that the Tarask has. Let's just keep going with it. Alright, let's get some ground forces going for right now.
You have not enough minerals.
I walk the shadowed path.
Very wise. I serve for now.
Our blades meet the enemy.
You have not enough minerals.
I'm actually out of minerals. I've got 2 bases and I'm out of minerals. Oh yeah, we gotta give them the charge stun too. Alright, back up, back off. We're in over our head here. I'm going the wrong way anyways.
Upgrade complete.
Another disruption will occur soon. Remember, we can use this time to protect our allies from the hybrid.
You know, Karax, I
or
think I
attack
got
the
it by
Mobius
now.
core.
You don't have to baby me every single time this happens. Seriously. Yeah, honestly, Equalitas, I don't think the enemy is very smart. Personally speaking. Speaking of which, I need you guys to, like, hold your own for just a minute while we go free these guys. Be free!
Thank you for your help.
You're
The
welcome.
last science vessels are on their way to the front line.
Wait, are we upgrading the Terran forces with this? Because that would be so cool if that's true. No, Karax isn't as bad as Isha. You can build anti-air... we need to get... yeah, I know, I'm coming. Actually, let's hack him first.
Let our enemy know our fury.
Don't forget. You know what? Screw you.
The shadows. Zeratul.
That was really satisfying, actually. Okay, I need one of you guys. Come here. Really need more supply right now.
It was dark there for a while. Good thing you've got our backs.
That's what we're here for, man. I don't know, Shadow. It is also possible it's a red herring, and we aren't actually going to benefit from this as much as we would like to, which would be what I would actually put money on actually happening here. All right, you. I need. Okay, we'll do 8 just for starts then.
Require my skills.
What, Samurai? You don't like my battery backup here? I gotta be honest, I kind of wish I had the pylon ability instead of the Doom thing. Because I can only do this on, like... yeah, one thing at a time. Although it did literally save my ass in that initial attack, so I suppose whatever. Whoop, back off.
I return to serve.
That's a tank. Is anyone else noting that the overall lighting of this expansion is lower in general, by the way? I feel like they're deliberately trying to invoke a quite literal Twilight of the Gods feeling here. Anyone else getting that impression?
You require my skills.
Alright, how are we doing on supply? We're doing good, so let's...
I am here in the shadow.
I return.
I am here in the shadows. Very well. You require my skills.
Well, I've noticed it other than just this map, but it's really obvious on this map. Like, really obvious on this map. Alright, we've got a little bit of a force this time.
Another disruption will occur soon. Remember, we can use this time to protect our allies from the hybrid.
Damn it,
Or
Shadow.
attack Mobius Core.
You know, Krax, I think I got it by now. You don't have to baby me each time.
I am the voice.
Protadarmung. Except I have no idea how to pronounce that properly, but yeah. They might actually literally have that job. I mean, that is a thing in real life, so it wouldn't surprise me. And, of course, they're attacking the north end. Oh, of course they are. Yeah, Stalkers plus Immortals, this is a death ball. All I need is a bajillion Zealots, and I'm good.
Your allies are in battle.
I'm coming, Jimmy. I'm coming.
I serve. For now, let our enemy know our fury. Intriguing.
Yeah, I've noticed that too, Hunter. Shrug, as they say.
I serve. For now.
We have survived the hybrid's assault. Continue onward, warriors.
Oh wow, there's a finite number of hybrids? Sweet. Oh, whatever. I need you down here. So go down here. Let's go ahead and... Since I can't pop down a pylon, Samurai, I knew you were going to betray me in the end.
Oh, hell. This doesn't get any easier. Time to take him out.
Very well.
Dominion SCVs, establish a fortification line here.
Shall be as you say.
Just imagine the... Oh, I'm sorry. You guys remember how the Horde went from being this horrible, terrible thing to what it means in World of Warcraft? Remember how awesome that was? Well, some of you do, I'm sure. I just like the idea of the term Dominion suddenly referring to something that's good.
Thank heavens. Almost everyone died. Just a few medevacs left. I'll send them to support the Emperor's forces.
Excellent.
We have secured all of the threatened facilities.
I promise you, I won't forget this kindness, Hierarch.
I assure you, you won't. Da 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 da. Goodbye. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Oh, sorry. Let's get some frickin' zealots up here.
Let our enemy know our fury.
Wow, we took some serious losses going into this area, didn't we?
Mineral field depleted.
Why don't we go ahead and do this?
Mineral field depleted.
Marines, push the battle line forward.
I like how they're establishing bases as we take more territory. That's a really nice touch. Yeah, let's withdraw for a second. We're taking some pretty bad losses here.
Very wise.
Hierarch, I'm detecting a significant energy spike. I expect the Keystone will emit another disruption nova soon.
Yeah, we got the supply for this.
I am here in the shadows. I am here.
Come on, there we go. Ah, good. And they are taking Valerian next. Yeah, the AI teammate is pushing forward and just getting... They're doing a pretty good job of pushing without me. I'm actually rather impressed by this. So yay for them using the AI better. It's that whole using the technology you already have better thing all over again, I think. Here, you just guys hang out here for just a second. How are we doing up here? This should do.
With the hybrid's assault stopped, we can move forward once more.
You guys have 40 seconds to have fun. Oh, is that a named hybrid? It is! Goodbye, named hybrid.
Getting real tired of that. Let's give him a taste of the pain.
I like how Raynor hasn't even recycled his lines yet. He's still saying new lines. I wonder how many they recorded for this.
Intriguing.
What? Oh no! I believe hard is, because I know it isn't brutal. Actually, it might be brutal. Oh crap, it's another super hybrid. And it's dead. It might actually be brutal, but it's definitely not normal or casual. So, make of that what you will. Yeah, that would actually be funny, XCAC. You guys gonna help us win already? Speaking of which, final port point of our forces, which needs to be up here. There is something really satisfying about working with the Terrans, and again, not controlling them. So literally working with them, which is significant not only because we don't have the Kala, so we have to do that kind of thing now, but because we're not controlling the Terrans, we are approaching them as equals, and doing that against the hybrids.
I'll set up some defenses.
Just a nice touch. Crunch.
Well, that did it. We pushed Mobius core back.
We'll take that.
Damn. Look at this place. Even the Zerg didn't tear into the city like this.
It's because they weren't here to kill the people.
Did you know this warrior?
No. But I know his story. I know all their stories. None of them ever think it'll end like this. Reports been coming in from all over. Dominion worlds overrun. Outposts destroyed. A lot more dead boys out there. Warriors.
Death is the fate of all warriors. A fate we too may soon embrace.
Fate ain't written, Artanis. The way I see it, if Zeratul believed you could make a difference in all this, and this fight's just begun.
It is your custom to shake the hand of a friend, is it not?
Give him hell, Artanis.
So, I mean, I don't even have to explain why that handshake scene was awesome. Hey, and Jato, by the way. But I also got to admit, this is a really screwed up situation, because the Dominion is all messed up from the initial attack by the Swarm, and then by the difficulties with the Raiders, and then by the second attack from the Swarm, all of which was basically caused by Mengsk. So, what we have here is a situation where the Dominion should be massively militarily powerful, and they aren't. And it's such a shame, because if this was the Dominion at full strength, they would actually be doing a lot better against these Mobius guys, I think. Oh, hey, I didn't let my allies lose base. Yay. So, I also like that Artanis initiated the handshake. That is really, really cool. That is beyond cool. Oh, man. So here's hoping those guys will be able to do a good job at our back while we go after the main threat. At first, we're going to be attacked by the Zerg. Or something.
Rohana.
Preserver. Rohana.
Artanis.
Hi.
Amon.
I see your doubt, your fear. You were so alone, mewling in the darkness. Let me release you, all of you, from the suffering of this life. The infinite cycle of strife and anguish is at an end.
Your words are little more than poison, Amon. Your actions bring nothing but death.
They bring purpose, an end to a cycle none within had chosen. Your resistance will only bring unneeded suffering.
Notice how he's still confirming my theory about what he's after, by the way.
It has passed, Hierarch. Pain is gone.
Do you see now why you must separate from the Kala? Its light has faded.
I will keep him at bay. I will endure. I have felt his rage, seen his truth.
If you will not sever your connection to the Kala, then you will be contained, kept in stasis.
I will preserve the Kala however I must. If I must endure imprisonment, so be it.
So, I'm suspecting that we're going to have a pseudo-Aldera situation with her here. Because she's more interested in preserving the Kala than having a brain, ironically. Also, I'd just like to say I like Carax's metal additional arms. That's kind of cool. Wait a minute. Oh my god, the end of the game is going to be, like, the Star Child will show up. Dude, look at his arms! They're coming out of his, like, his... Oh, that's so cool. That is so cool. Those are probably connected straight to his brain. He's like Dr. Octopus, except awesome. Anyways, he, I wouldn't be surprised if they do this thing here, with her basically saying that we are the, you know, the ones who are actually the in the wrong here. I feel like pointing out that she added a line here where she felt the truth of what Amon said, so, yeah. Anyways.
Look here, Hierarch. This material self-regenerates. It is no wonder the research of the Terrans claimed it to be from a recent epoch. My projections place it at several billion years old, if not more.
Zeratul's vision said that this keystone can guide us unto hope. What do you think it means?
Come on, Tessa.
Yes, guide us. It is a code wanting to be cracked. The Keystone seems to be able to manipulate energies, but that may not be its sole purpose. I believe it stores its origin point within.
Its origin point?
Oh, dude.
Yes, I promise you. I will find out how this will lead us to the Xel'Naga.
We're gonna go to a Xel'Naga Forge world, guys.
There is little time.
We're gonna go to a Xel'Naga Forge world. Dude. Okay, what can I get right now? Solar Lance. Warp in reinforcements. With warps in a pylon with 2 melee and 2 ranged warriors to any visible location. Yes. And we'll get some starting supply going. Excellent, Shadow.
I abandoned everything I knew to study and serve the Kala. I will not forsake my vows, even now.
If you insist, weirdo.
Robotic assault units can now be added to our army, Hierarch.
So we've got the Immortal, which is... the extra barrier thing. Or... the Annihilator, which gives it an anti-air capacity. Yes! Immortals that can hit the air! Done! Don't even have to think about that one. Hey, Leopold. Valentheer, I'm not sure if it'll succeed or flop, honestly. Really, I don't. I could only begin to speculate.
Hey there, your royalness. Man, this is weird. I've never talked to no Protoss before. Hey.
If I have learned one thing from your commander Raynor, it is that we are not so different, Rory Swan. Continue your report.
Right. So, the artifact, the Keystone thingy's all yours. We're in the middle of transmitting all our data to your engineer.
You have my thanks. Please relay my appreciation to Commander Raynor.
Hey, you got it, Skippy.
Skippy?
Skippy?
Raynor and I share the bond of a common loss. Zeratul.
I hate to point this out, but you've lost a lot more than that.
The Terrans have been devastated by this attack, but with time, they may rebuild. The Terrans have been devastated by this attack.
Alright, so now we can go to Shakuras, or I don't know. Guys, we gotta go to Shakuras. I find it interesting that there's 2 missions per planet.
Friend, I have the Keystone you believed would lead to our salvation. And yet, faith alone will not defeat Amon. The Nerazim of Shakuras ritually sever their connection to the Kala. Because of this, they are now the last free Protoss. I must reach them before Amon's armies.
So, I don't know if you noticed this, but the population on Korhal was about 7 billion. The population on Shakuras is 194 million. That's all the Dark Templar on an entire planet. In case you guys thought I was exaggerating when I talked about how the Protoss have been, you know, on a population downcline for however long. I can't wait to see Shakuras in the high-def graphics.
No.
Oh, no. Well, I was hoping to see Shakuras.
Shakuras is overrun. Loss of life is extensive. Hold. We are receiving a transmission.
Praise the gods. Artanis, you live.
Matriarch Vorazun, what has happened here?
Shakuras has fallen. The warp gate linking this world to Aiur has been reopened.
Notice the Zerd
Countless
thing, by the way.
hybrid Zerd pour from the other side. They've obliterated our cities, decimated our shadow guard. We are trying to evacuate the remaining population, but I am uncertain whether we can hold long enough to get them safely away.
We will give you the time you need, Matriarch. My Templar are inbound.
Okay, so I've got to know. If we went here first, would this still be happening, or would we be able to catch them off guard? Because this seems like one of those both are under gun, you have to pick which one to help first situations, and that's kind of messed up.
My Dark Templar were tracking your invasion on Aiur when we were cut off. Then the warp gate opened. What happened, Artanis?
Amon used the Kala to seize control of the Templar. I could feel his rage tearing through me, and I was powerless against it. Zeratul found me. It was there that he...
Yes?
He tried to free me. And he succeeded, at the cost of his own life. He fell by my hand.
It was Amon's deed, not yours.
Zeratul came to me with a warning, but I did not act. Because of this, he is now gone, and the stars burn dimmer for his loss. Amon's deed or not, I carry a burden, Matriarch. One that cannot be easily lifted.
Also, yeah, this is, damn it, Javin, you know what it is, don't front. This is clearly Amon's Zerg.
Aiur is lost. And now Shakuras hangs by a thread.
Yeah, I was really worried she'd be like, you killed Dark, you know, and then that would have been bad, but once again, we see someone using their brain, which is awesome.
Without the Kala, the Nerazim are free from Amon's corruption. And to think we called them heretics once. It is so empty without the Kala. The voices of my people, lost in darkness.
So... Good night, Kamek. What do you want to bet our brood mother, who we sent out in this direction, is going to be showing up now, basically?
All this time, this wretched little world was within striking distance of our fleets.
Much has changed since your era, Preserver.
First you consort with those Terrans, and now the Fallen Ones?
Really?
It is heresy. You must know this.
Really?
The Dark Templar are now our allies.
There was a time when the Protoss were broken. Throughout the Aeon of Strife, we tore at each other with wanton abandon. Only one path was ever found to end the madness and unify our people. The Kala. The Dark Ones rejected its light. They denied their own race. How can you fight for them?
For one so sworn to preserve our history, Rohana, how can you be so blind to its turn?
I see I have offended you, Hierarch. My apologies. Adapting to this period is difficult.
So there's two possibilities with this woman. One, she'll turn around and we'll get a redemptive character out of her. Or two, we'll have the exact opposite of that. Which do you think is more likely?
I've been trying to isolate the major population centers in need of evacuation. The Zerg signatures far outnumber those of the Protoss, but most of the survivors seem to have gathered within Talametros.
There must be Nerazim phase-smiths you know among them. Those who stayed behind.
I am not seeing any Protoss life signs from within the engineering base, Hierarch.
Then they have met their fate.
Or perhaps they fought their way to safety. The Dark Templar do not follow our caste system. Some of their faithsmiths are trained warriors, skilled as any of ours.
That does give them an advantage I had not realized. But then, our people are very different.
Of course, Hierarch.
So, wait, can I?
To think, if the Xel'Naga could craft a device like this, what else they could have borne?
Yeah, like making an artificial freaking sun that powers a ship.
Interesting. I believe the Keystone is incredibly ancient. It may very well be the first thing the Xel'Naga created upon entering our universe.
Actually, that's a valid point, Equalitus. We might not know about how stupid the old Protoss were if we hadn't played the original games, if not for Rohana.
The craftsmanship that went into engineering this Keystone is a true work of art. The Xel'Naga were masters of both form and function. Such an incredible device. I wonder what further mysteries could hide within. The craftsmanship that went into...
We're done.
Aiur is lost. And now Shakuras hangs by a thread.
Once again, the shadowed look here. I'm telling you, it's just a design choice. Virtually everything has been having it so far.
The Zerg infestation is overtaking Talametros. Our evacuation is already in great peril. Your aid cannot come soon enough, Hierarch.
By the way, I just feel like pointing this out because this keeps bothering me for stupid reasons. They call it Telematros back in Brood War. They're pronouncing it differently here. You bastards. So we'll be getting the Dark Templar. And we'll be fighting against, looks like roaches and hydralisks. Let's do it. What the hell is that thing? Seriously, what is this? Unless that's just a hybrid from close up. Oh, wow.
Shakuras teams with Amon's Zerg broods. We hold only the southwest quadrant of Talametros, and even that is in peril. We must evacuate our people, but the launch bays have been defiled with infestation. Only ground forces can clear them. Once the bays are free, the planetary warp conduit will allow our ships to escape safely.
The launch bays will be cleared. Your people will survive, Matriarch. This I swear.
So, this,
I bask in the twilight.
You will need the aid of my Dark Templar in this battle. They can strike from the shadows without fear of reprisal.
I've been enjoying it so far, Polite. No men still. I'm not that far in. Anyone remember the last time the Zerg completely covered Shakuras and we had to activate a Zelnaga temple to get rid of him? Anyone remember that?
Artanis, I'm detecting a rift opening near your position. Avoid Thrasher.
What the hell is that?
By the gods, it's sieging the warp conduit.
Warriors, we must slay it before it destroys the conduit.
Well, guys,
strike as one Templar.
We have now seen a third type of hybrid. Oh, I can. Yikes. Quickly, quickly. That's a different woman. That's not Rashagal. That's actually her daughter, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, that's basically an Ultralisk hybrid.
The Thrasher is slain, but it will be for naught if the launch bays remain infested.
I'm working on it. God. So impatient. You don't rush the Protoss. I mean, you do. Oh god, Venters. They would never do that, but that would be amusing. I also love the music here. Nice and tragic. I also want to say this is brilliant! Look at this! We actually get to see for basically the first time the actual visual design of the Dark Templar, which as you'll notice is actually different from the standard Protoss. So it's not completely different, it still clearly looks Protoss, but different aesthetic to it, which is brilliant and awesome. Whoops, I had one too many on that. Probably going to quit for the night after this mission, by the way. It's been a long day. Tomorrow, more Legacy. I hope you guys are enjoying this as much as I am. Seriously, because this is flippin' awesome. So I'm just hanging out for the moment. Who needs light to see XCAC?
Shore up our defenses. The Zerg are moving to attack our nexus point.
Funny you say that. I was literally just about to, Oh god. You don't... You like the orbital strike cannon? Maybe I should give you access to one that's in Primus. Nah, you wouldn't like that.
Artanis, the city of Telemetros is powered by vaults of solarite. If you can reclaim them, the reserves are yours.
I guess we are evacuating, so that makes sense. What, Deutsch? What's up? What? I don't know what you're talking about. Yeah, I was actually just about thinking, you know what, screw it, let's do this. In fact... Oh, I can't do it over here, it looks like.
A second Thrasher. The Conduit is under assault.
Wait, that's not... What is this? Oh god, he is... Look at that range! That is insane range! Oh my god!
Careful. The spore crawlers and overseers ahead can detect our Dark Templar.
Yeah, that's probably what we would in the business refer to as a plot hole. In the face. Well, the Scions never made it to space. Right now we're killing a siege unit that can attack something from 3 screens away, which is crazy. Down you go.
The Thrasher has been eliminated. This would be an opportune moment to clear the launch bays.
Would you stop rushing me? I got this, man. Now, where was I? Oh, yes. What is this, suddenly the Lion King? There we go.
From the shadows.
Yep, just for you, samurai. But at the moment we have Dark Templar. I'm curious what Dark Templar upgrades we'll get. Since technically we shouldn't get any if you think about it. So we might not. We might not actually get any Dark Templar upgrades. I don't think we'll use Immortals on this mission. We could, but I don't think we need to. So instead... do that, and a couple more of these. I'm going to set these just all over the place just for you, Samurai. Ranged Dark Templar would be nice. How do we get up here? Oh, right, we don't. We're not going there. We're going up here. Apparently there are upgrades for the Dark Templar. Giving the Dark Templar an anti-air ability would be amusing. Don't you think? That would be kind of cool. Have the dual-bladed guys have like more AoE or something, and then have the single-blade guys, I don't know, lunge?
Another Thrasher has appeared. You know what must be done.
God, those things. I know exactly what must be done. Are you being mean again? Ah, crud. I'll tap for a second, and now my units are dead. This is bad. Get out, get out, get out, get out, get out. Get out. Get out.
I will comply.
Ah, no.
What would you ask of us?
Okay. Yeah, seriously, Hansen, I should not have died there at all, and now I gotta recover because I screwed up. Look, and alt-tabbed to see whatever Baronessa clicked. Baronessa, you have officially ruined me. Congrats. Screw it.
I am here in the shadows.
What's giving them the... Oh, I see what's doing it. Ugh. This is bad.
Let our enemy know our fury. Very well. Upgrade complete. Intrigue. Zeratul. It shall be as you say. We move unseen.
Okay.
That should buy the Conduit more time.
We move unseen.
What have you done, Javan? What have you done?
Matriarch Vorazun, the first launch bay has been cleared. Continue evacuating.
Now to find those other power plants.
It shall be as you say. Let our enemy know our fury.
What the, really? Really?
We are one with the shadows.
You know what? Screw that. Ah, I can't see it right now.
You require my skills.
Hey, Fat Ginger. What's up?
It shall be as you say. I serve.
This is a nice ability. I'm liking this reinforcements ability, like, a lot.
Half of the bays are launching evacuation ships.
8 of these guys, jeez.
I walk the shadowed path.
This is true. We all know school sucks. At least in the States. Well, Venters, partially because I can do this. Partially because I like the speed better. Also, I like the fact that we're basically all Dark Templar so far.
Amon has sent another Void Thrasher against us.
Oh my god.
Slay it before the Conduit falls.
You know what? I don't feel like slaying it today. Is that okay? Is that cool?
Let our enemy know our fury. Cold is the void. Very wise.
You know, I got a picture. These are actually probably really rough missions on Brutal. This thing has a ton of health. Yeah, no kidding, Samurai.
Let our enemy know our fury. I am here in the shadows.
I'm sorry, Fat Ginger.
Here in the shadows.
If it makes you feel any better, I got nothing. I can only apologize. This thing is, in fact, a hybrid, yes. A big ol' frickin' siege hybrid. Oh, good. Hey, I got an achievement.
Another Thrasher felled. Is there no end to these abominations?
Well, I mean, they could just keep making more, you know. They're kind of like the Zerg, except better in every way, so, I mean... The answer, I guess, is no? Where the hell is the other reactor?
We have
Are
purged
the other
the
reactors?
infestation. Only one launch bay remains disabled.
Seriously, where are the other reactors? Because I kind of need those. Really want the optional objectives for this playthrough.
It shall be as you say.
Is there no...
Intriguing.
Nope. Okay.
Let our enemy know our...
Yeah, exactly, Titans. Where the heck are our bonus thingies? Still loving this reinforcement ability. Like, a lot. Aha! That is one! God, I can't believe I didn't even see that it did. And there's one right here! Instincts be go. Instincts be go?
Our pylon is under attack.
Artanis, another Void Thrasher has been summoned.
Really?
This one is in the heart of the city.
Really?
Be as you say.
I don't have time for that right now, if I'm honest. Oh my god. Okay, fine. I have time for it.
Hierarch, only some of your gateways have transformed into warp gates. It is better to commit to a single warp-in strategy.
I'm going to kill you. Speaking of which...
We are one with the
I think we can afford a little bit of time to make sure we get the bonus. Exactly, Deutsch. My words aren't here. What do you want from me, guys? I'm mainlining adrenaline here. This is so awesome so far. I am not even a little bit disappointed in this campaign. Okay, got all the bonus stuff.
We are recovering the last solarite reserve now.
Now let's go.
The solar core should be augmented by the time our forces return, Hierarch.
Go, 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 go.
one with the shadows.
Carrick's is trying to backseat drive. That's what he's doing. Look at the range on that siege. He's shooting from, like, city blocks away. I mean, okay, I know. In real life, we have artillery that can shoot from miles and miles away, but damn! Yeah, I'm a little disappointed about it. I'll have to reanalyze it without the emotional impact sometime later, but I still feel like it was a good move overall. So, just for you, Titans, we'll get some Dark Templar love going on here. Ham.
From the shadows. From the shadows.
Is that enough for you, Titans?
From the shadows I come.
I sure hope so, because I can't make any more right now.
Very well.
Oh, we have to go this way. Okay. I really hope they don't, Ventures. It would completely invalidate the point of his death. Speaking of which... Goodbye.
Well done, brave warriors. Amon's Thrashers are no match for the Templar.
I don't know if that's true. We actually can't make Dark Archons yet. Or possibly ever. Not sure. Okay.
The launch bays have been reclaimed. Matriarch, you may complete the evacuation.
You have saved my people, Artanis, and they will never forget.
This is not the first time Artanis has saved your people, I just feel like pointing out. What'd I get here? Complete the Amon's Reach mission without letting the warp conduit drop below 2,000 life. Woo! Free all launch bays before the last Thresher appears. Oh, so timed mission again. Good night, Shadow. Like I said, that was my last mission for the night. As much as I really want to keep going, I know this would be better if I go ahead and save myself for tomorrow and experience it fresh.
Despite this tragedy, I am pleased to see you once more, Hierarch.
OTP.
I hoped that our next interaction would be your announcement of Aiur's reclamation.
As did I. Instead, the Templar have fallen.
Then the threat is greater than I realized.
We cannot let the same fate befall Shakuras.
It is too late for that. Amon Zerg poured through the warp gate as a tide of flesh and blade. They have already overrun Telemetros and are nearing the shrines of Lazul. This world is lost. With such an infestation, Shakuras must be destroyed.
Yes!
Destroy Shakuras? I will not permit this.
Permit? Shakuras was my people's home long before we offered yours sanctuary upon it. I will not let this world be a den for Amon's forces. Worlds may fall to ash. What matters is that we endure.
To lose Shakuras and Aiur.
We are a vagabond people, Artanis. Our true home has always been Aiur. Let us reclaim it together.
It is fitting that the daughter of Raja Gal decides the fate of the world she helped forge. Let us make preparations at once.
So, I actually kind of called this, and I'm actually really happy that we're doing that, because this is exactly the right approach.
I've powered up a new ship subsystem. You can review it in the solar core now.
Seriously, this is exactly what we should be doing. We need to burn Shakuras. We know the Protoss can wipe out planets. They've done it before. They've done it multiple times before. Purge by fire, etc. But the question is, what about the frickin' temple? Unless we're going to use the temple, in which case that's actually even more interesting. I'm going to save all these conversations for tomorrow. I want to get into this tomorrow. So I'm going to go recoup, relax, get some sleep. I'm frickin' tired. Loving this so far. Let's have some Legacy of the Void Hoip for tomorrow. And Fallout 4 Hoip too. See you around, guys.